are live. Hey guys, what's going on? James here. We are back with yet another week of Buccaneers football. Today, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the New Orleans Saints. That's, nice. Obviously, the recent history there has not been great for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fun fact, the last time the Buccaneers defeated the New Orleans Saints in a regular season game was all the way back in 2018. You know who the head coach was during that time? It wasn't Todd Bowles. It was not Bruce Arians. It was actually Dirk Cutter of all people. So that's pretty wild, but we have yet another game here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to play in. Very excited to get this live stream going. Hopefully everybody is excited to watch another week of Buccaneers football as well. We have Steven in here, Zach in here, Moff in here. We've got Sanilla in here as well. Also, Alvin Kamara is not playing in this game. That's kind of the first thing I want to talk about real quick is this. Julio Jones is officially labeled as out for this Buccaneers matchup. Taking a look at the inactives today per Greg Auman of The Athletic. You have Donovan Smith. You have Chris Godwin. Those were both expected things. Donovan Smith, he was listed as doubtful for this game. He is dealing with a hyperextended elbow. Chris Godwin is dealing with a hamstring injury. Julio Jones, though, being listed as out. That is a new one. I thought that the expectation was going to be that Julio Jones had a pretty decent chance to play in this game, but that is not the case. Julio Jones dealing with a knee injury that he had sustained in week number 1 has now knocked him out in week number 2. Not a great situation right now as it stands. The wide receivers that the Buccaneers are going to have available are Mike Evans, who is obviously the number 1 wide receiver, Russell Gage, who is going to be the wide receiver 2, Brashad Perriman, who is expected to be the wide receiver 3, I believe is the expectation, Scotty Miller, who is active for his first game of the year, making his season debut here in week number 2, Jalen Darden, and the Buccaneers did just elevate from the practice squad undrafted rookie free agent Kalen Geiger to the team. He is also active. Those are going to be your 6 wide receivers in this matchup for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as they are missing Chris Godwin and missing now Julio Jones as well. This speaks volumes to the idea of, hey, get as many wide receivers as you can, because you never know what could happen in a game time situation with guys dealing with nagging injuries and all these different types of things. Now the Buccaneers are experiencing that yet again with Julio Jones and Chris Godwin being out for this matchup. The injuries just continue to rear their ugly heads, much like what they did last year for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last year, it was pretty much the secondary. This year, it seems to be the wide receiver room yet again. Not a great thing to see. Julio Jones is listed as out for this Buccaneers Week 2 matchup versus the New Orleans Saints. So, yeah, it's an interesting thing to see here, folks. Maybe time to retire / trade Godwin, perpetual annual injury. Look, it is what it is. I mean, injuries obviously happen to the best of people. Chris Godwin ain't going anywhere, though. I mean, the man is on a long-term deal. He is going to be sticking around for a good amount of time. But taking a look at some of the people who are still in chat here. Doria is in here. Jay is in here. We've got Danny in here as well. Naveen, Steve. We got, let's see, Kavis is in here. 100's in here. Jay is in here. We got a lot of people in here, man. It's a great thing to see. You'll love to see it. Hopefully you guys are ready for some Buccaneers football too. If you are, hey, go ahead and hit the like button. That would be an awesome thing to see. Get the likes up before we get into the game. Gaming Wizard is here as well. We got Rhett here. No Bucs gear on game day. That's worse than having a bed in the background, James. I have my hoodie, but I'm not going to wear my lucky hoodie yet. That would defeat the whole purpose of a Bucs hoodie. Besides, hey, it's Hispanic Heritage Month. Roberto Clemente. Got to support it. Got to support the brand. Steve Smith saying, let's go. Don't start Mike Evans in fantasy. Mike Evans has himself a very tough matchup here against, if I could remember the freaking guy's name, he's literally the most popular cornerback. I can't remember his name. Anyway, point being is, Mike Evans has a tough matchup in this one today. We got a player in here as well. Haven't been in one of these live streams. Well, welcome. But, well, happy to have you here for your first live stream. Hopefully you find it enjoyable. Marshawn Lattimore. That's who it was. It was Marshawn Lattimore. Names are hard. Time for lemon pepper wings and fries, says Cavis. Hey, there you go. Hey, support the brand. Good stuff. But, yeah, no, Mike Evans has himself a very tough matchup. I saw somebody say in the chat, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Somebody said that Russell Gage is going to have to step up, and that is facts. That is facts 100%. Russell Gage is going to have to step up as the number 2 wide receiver. He is still dealing with a hamstring injury of his own, but this is whenever you need your backup wide receivers to step up. At the end of the day, too, folks, they're paying Russell Gage $10 million a year. Yeah, man's got to step up, be that number 2 wide receiver, and really do some good stuff here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. One thing that somebody did point out in the chat as well, and I've talked about this at length, throughout the process here of pregame content, is Leonard Fournette. I even talked about this in an article for BucsNation.com this week. Leonard Fournette may have a big game as well. Last week, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did a really, really good job of running the ball. Leonard Fournette got over 20 carries in that game, over 120 rushing yards. He also, I believe, had 2 catches for 10 yards. So he had over like 130, almost 140 scrimmage yards in that game. That's great. And we've seen in the past that the Buccaneers passing against the Saints just time and time and time again has not always worked for this regime, for this coaching staff. So maybe it is time for things to change up. Maybe it is time for there to be more emphasis on the run game in these certain types of matchups. If that is the case, we could see a lot of Leonard Fournette. Also, it doesn't help that Donovan Smith is out for this game. Josh Wells is the starting left tackle. He's going to be going up against a combination of Marcus Davenport and Cam Jordan. Not an easy matchup for a veteran fill-in left tackle, so that may provide more of an incentive to run the ball even more. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons why the Buccaneers could run the football today. We'll have to see if they actually do end up doing it, but yeah, I think Leonard Fournette definitely could have a very, very good game here if they do decide to give him the rock and really decide to lean on him in the absence of some starting wide receivers, in the absence of some, starting offensive linemen. That is something that could very easily be done here by the Bucs. But we'll see. We'll see at the end of the day. Let me go ahead and take a look at the chat real quick. Hold on one moment. There we go. Let's see. We got, let's see. Zayoff, there you go. Good to see you here. UK Prince, I almost thought you had a Ram shirt on at first glance. Lol, that's what losing to a team consistently does. Let's end one of those teams today. Go Bucs. Yeah, no. Not a Ram shirt. Roberto Clemente shirt. Dax is here saying never jump ship. It's Bucs life. Let's siege the day. There you go. Peter. Hello, Peter from Germany. Peter, are you going to the Germany game this year? I hope you are, man. That's like, obviously, that's for you, my man. I was so happy to all the people from Germany whenever I heard that they were having a matchup in Germany. I was like, finally. Everybody from Germany gets to watch a Bucs game live and in person. That's fantastic. This is not a Sean Payton-led Saints team anymore, and their team changes a lot. This might be a good thing for us, I hope. That's an important thing to make a note of as well there. Whenever you look at this Saints team, Sean Payton's gone, and in all honesty, the Saints offense did not look good through 3 quarters last week. Not good at all. Granted, they did come back in the 4th quarter, and, they were able to generate a good amount of yards, but that's against the Falcons. That is just typically what happens in some of these situations for the Falcons, unfortunately for them. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the Saints do here offensively against the Bucs. Will they add a lot more creativity to their offense and try some different things? Taysom Hill's an absolute weapon. I mean, I know that we're sick of talking about the guy, but the guy is a weapon. He had like a 50-yard touchdown last week, something along those lines. So, it is what it is. Taysom Hill is a weapon. So we'll have to wait and see if he makes any type of offensive impact for the Saints. But Sean Payton not being there could be very huge. Azayoth, I completely agree with that 100%. So we'll see. Braden is here. Thunderstruck. Greetings from what's up, Thunderstruck? Let's see. Calling music videos just for you. Black pants, white jerseys, best Bucs uniform out there, current combos. Yeah, I believe you mean pewter. No tickets, but I'm in Tampa at this time. Have tickets for the Rams game. Right on, Peter. Awesome to see. No turnovers, no dumb penalties. Bucs win. That's another thing. Can the Buccaneers play a clean football game? The Saints always get under the skin of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It happens, a lot. So we'll see if that will continue here in this game. Froggy's here. Froggy, where have you been? Hi, James. Been a while. Just got to say, another year full of injuries. These players have gone soft. Don't they want to win? Just look at Winston's injuries, and he still is projected to play. Yeah, Jameis Winston actually dealing with 4 fractures in his back. That's crazy. Man, oh man. Keep Brady and Fournette safe. Bucs win ugly today. No turnovers, no dumb penalties. Let's see. Coaches, not that important. All about the QB. Why is the media making a big deal about TB12 having a vet day off every Wednesday? That's not a big deal for me, Harvinder. In my opinion, duh. It's Tom Brady. Look, at the end of the day, you have athletes, guys who they can have a day off and be ready to play. Tom Brady's one of those guys. It just is what it is. Here's bonus. Jameis Winston is dealing with 4 fractures in his back. Might be a positive for our Bucs defense. Sack him and knock him out of the game. Well, Jesus, Michael. What's going on, Raheem? Where have you been? We're getting a lot of OGs coming back here. Sean Payton and Drew Brees have to choke a lot one Super Bowl. Who's my pick and score? Make or break James for Scotty Miller, in my opinion. James Soap, I agree with you. I wouldn't say it's make or break for Scotty Miller. I do think they'd probably still keep him on the team. Well, I still think they'd probably keep him on the team, even if he doesn't do a lot in this game. But, yeah, he was inactive last week. If he doesn't show up in this game or is ineffective, maybe they just cut their ties and decide, okay, well, let's go with somebody else. Who knows? Kawhi's here. Noella's here. Hello, Noella. Good to see you. Truth is here. Got a lot of people in here. Should any player be playing with 4 fractures in his back? Probably not, but it is what it is. James, no Bucs shirt? WTF? Okay. Who cares? What day Tom takes off? Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a big deal. It is what it is. News about Donovan Smith. Donovan Smith is labeled as out for this matchup. Josh Wells is going to be the starting left tackle. We got Cribbled in here. Sup, James? What's up, Cribbled? How you doing, man? Think we are going to go heavily on the run? We were just talking about that a moment ago. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucs relied on the run a decent amount. That wouldn't be surprising. Hawker, what's going on? Welcome to Team Rookie. Oh, yeah, Hawker joining the channel yet again. Welcome back for another season, sir. Happy to have you. If you guys are interested in joining the team as a member, let me go ahead and see if I can figure out the link. Hold on one moment. Yeah, here it is. If you guys just want to go to the link as well, it's going to be at the top of the chat. It'd be a really great way to support the channel. Actually, fun fact, a little bit of behind-the-scenes type info. My goal is to actually try and do this more as a full-time capacity, cover the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So if you become a member, that'd be a great way to help out the channel so that I can do that more in a full-time capacity. So, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Let's see. I think the Bucs air the ball out a lot this game, like 40-plus times. Really mess with the Chiefs' head when they scheme. 24-13 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What's going on, Diogo? How you doing? Do I ever do meet and greets? I've thought about it. Maybe I'll do something in the bye week. That'd be kind of fun. Would you guys want to do something like that? I know there's a lot of local people. That'd be kind of fun. We can just watch some football during the bye week. We can hang out, talk about some Buccaneers football. I'd have a lot of fun doing that. I don't watch any sports. I only watch Tom Brady games. Hey, we're all rooting for the same team, fella. Good fella. We're all rooting for the same teams. Let's see. Hey, Art's here. We got Art here. Heck yeah, Art. I hope you're feeling better, man. Happy to see you. Hawker, go Bucs. Thanks so much, Hawker. Greatly appreciated. Go Bucs, go Bolts. Thank you so much for also becoming a team member as a rookie. That is greatly, greatly appreciated, sir. Getting a couple of members in here today. Happy to have you guys a part of the team. Guys, we're eventually going to build like a 53-man roster and then we're going to go play a real game. That's actually been like the strategy the entire time with the membership thing. What's going on, Brando? How you doing? I think the defense will run the show. Evan Steven says, no, that's creepy. Well, you know, hey, we could all hang out. Miller's Ale House by the stadium? Oh, hey. Zinger Mountain melts. Now you're getting me on board. Saints give up like 200 rushing yards, but that's with Mariota at quarterback. It's true. Devin White about to shine. Devin White's going to have a big game as well. Him and Levante David. I talked about that in a separate video. They're going to be going up against Taysom Hill. That's huge. Alvin Kamara is out for this game, which is awesome. That's huge as well. But Mark Ingram's also a very good running back. So, you know, Levante David, Devin White are going to have a lot of responsibilities in this matchup. Mr. Rogers vibe there. Like you, James. Hey, thank you, Steven. Thank you. We're just here having a fun time. Go Bucs, James. Have a good game besides Evans. What wide receivers have a good game besides Evans? I mean, Russell Gage has got to step up, you would think, right? Maybe Scotty Miller catches a long pass. Maybe. We'll see. The new hairdo is looking aerodynamic, James. Did you buzz the... let's see. New hair. No, I mean, well, I did get a haircut like a month ago. Maybe like a month and a half ago. I do got to get one again recently. I got to get one again soon, rather. Sorry. What's going on, Joan? Hello from Washington State. Pretty dope. OBJ is at the game. He's at the Saints game? Oh, we can't have that. Hey, because he wants to join the... Because he wants to join the Bucs? Or he wants to join the Saints? What are we doing here? What are we saying? Cripple, thank you also for becoming a team rookie here on the channel. Greatly appreciated. Taxi driver? I don't know what that means, but... Somebody will have to fill me in. Steven, you'll have to fill me in on what that style means. Am I comfortable with Josh Wells today? No. No. No, but it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. Cripple, thank you again for becoming a team member as a team rookie. That is greatly appreciated. We're building the team up, man. It's a beautiful thing to see. I need to watch the movie Taxi Driver? Oh, I've watched. I thought it was like a, Hold on one second. I've watched Taxi Driver, so what are we... No, not Taxi Driver. I watched Baby Driver. That was the one I watched, not Taxi Driver. Also, no, I'm not doing the Robert De Niro haircut from that. Good Lord almighty. OBJ is low-key scouting all these teams. That's facts. Let's go Bucs. Yes, sir, Edwin. Good to see you here as well. Devin, so if you go ahead and click that link up at the top of the chat, it's in a blue bar. It should have my username next to it. That'll take you through the process of joining the team and supporting the channel. Some comfort with our beat-up offensive line. Well, to be fair, hey, Robert Ainsey looked good last week. Shaq Mason is looking good as well, and Tristan Wirfs is there. So 3 high-tier starters on the offensive line. Well, high-tier. 2 high-tier starters, and then a guy who's showing a lot of good growth and is looking like a pretty competent offensive lineman in Robert Hainsey. So the right side looks pretty good. The left side, you have Luke Gedeke, who showed some good things, also struggled a little bit as well, but it seems like he is at least a serviceable, decent starter. And then you have Josh Wells. So, maybe they can have Ko Keefe support Josh Wells over there. That'd be a good situation in my opinion. You know, hey, he's had a little bit of support over there. That could be something they look to do there, for sure. Ko Keefe had a great week last week. What's going on, Trey? Good to see you 3 years later. Super happy your channel's grown. Yeah, thank you, Trey. I appreciate that. Chaos, thank you for the $5 super chat. Hey, James, can't believe it's been 3 years since I followed your channel, and the Buccaneers once again go Bucs. Isn't it crazy to think about that we've been doing this for like a while? It's been a while, man. Good Lord almighty. At least the game's kicking off at a decent time for us back in Scotland. Yeah, Hawker, isn't it like... Was it like 6 p.m. for you there? 6, 7 p.m., something along those lines? Better than like the 1 a.m. situations. George Kittle's listed as out, by the way. That's crazy. They messed up the graphic. Or they're messing up these graphics a lot. Alan Lazard is playing. Well, there you go. Need to watch the movie Taxi Driver? Yeah, I do need to watch Taxi Driver. It's a lot longer than 3 years. That is facts. It's actually been like, I don't know, like... How long? Since 2014 is whenever I've been, like, making videos. 2014 is whenever I've been making videos. So, it's been a while. It's been a while. You know, hold on, folks. Let me see if I can find a Bucs shirt. Because people have been talking about it. I've been doing it since the alarm clock numbers. That's facts. I remember my first video was in terms of covering the Bucs was who was it? Oh, the signing of Deshaun Jackson and Chris Baker. Yeah. Not early morning. Can go to sleep at a decent time. There you go, Hawker. Heck yeah. Froggy, huge fan base over there in Europe. Yeah, awesome fan base over in Europe for the Bucs. I think that is fantastic. Go on the Buccaneers podcast. I mean, hey, if they ever want to, if they just reach out to me at MrBucsNation at gmail.com, that's the best way to get a hold of me. By far the best way to get a hold of me. Folks, let me go ahead and put on a Bucs shirt real quick, because I know that there's some conversations here that I'm not gonna wear a Bucs shirt. So let me get a Bucs shirt. Hold on. If I can find a Bucs shirt. Yeah. This is a Bucs shirt. Yeah. Yeah, this works. We've got a Bucs shirt on ready, on deck. We're gonna be good to go. Gonna be good to go. All right, we're back. We're back with the Bucs shirt. Okay, is this good? Everybody good now? We can all breathe a sigh of relief. Wave the TB12 bottle? You mean this bottle? You mean the Big Tom? Look. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Jay, thank you for the $2 super chat saying nice shirt. The Roberto Clemente shirt might be good luck for the Bucs. Okay, well if they start losing, I might bring back the Roberto Clemente shirt. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that you interviewed Arians, I was like, my boy. That was a crazy interview. That was wild. How much is that water bottle? We don't gotta talk about that. We don't gotta talk about how much a water bottle is. Who cares? Creamsicle jerseys this year? Unfortunately, not gonna be a thing. Unfortunately. It's a sad thing. I gotta get hold on one moment. I gotta get my my ducks in a row here. Let me take a look real quick. Actually, also let me promote the stream as well. Yeah, it should be a good game. Well, it should hopefully be a good game. Look at, by the way, Sean Payton's out here doing I did not know that Sean Payton does analysis now. Hey, you know what? Maybe I was about to say I might like Sean Payton a little bit more. I don't think I can. I don't think I can like him at all. Oh, man. All right. There we go, folks. We're rocking and rolling. We're getting the stream set up. It's a good day. It's a good day. The Bucs are going to play good football. It's going to be a good thing. Not going to lie. Let's see. Steven says 31-17 Bucs. Was it a bit intimidating doing a BA interview? Yeah, fun fact. Fun fact. He did not know I was interviewing him. He had no idea I was going to be interviewing him. That was nuts. I was extremely nervous at that point because he had no idea. What's going on, Tim? Good to see you. Kim, hello from Canada. Tom Brady and OBJ seen hugging on... Oh, really? Is that facts, Harvinder? Now, hold on a minute. Could you imagine... Now, hold on a minute. When Peyton and Brady joined forces calling NFL games, you... Right? No, not Peyton Manning. I'm talking about Sean Payton, rather. Everyone smash the like button. Thank you, Edwin. Even though Godwin, no Jones, it's going to be a closer game. Again, I mean, if they rely on the run game, and if the run game is as good this week as it was last week, could be a very interesting situation, man. Could be a very interesting situation. By the way, I did not know this. Did you guys know that Mike Tomlin has been the coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers for 16 seasons? Good Lord. Man's been around a long time. Falcons did run all over the Saints last week, for sure. The game starts at 1 p.m., so we literally have 5, count them 5, I mean technically 6, 5 minutes until the game starts. How do I think Michael Thomas would do? It won't surprise me if Michael Thomas gets a touchdown, but, you know, it's a big responsibility for Carlton Davis there. I think that Davis will do well. He's done well against Michael Thomas in the past. So we'll just have to see if that trend can continue. L3 says OBJ to the Bucs. Hey, if they really did, Harvinder, did they hug on the field? Is that a confirmation? Do we finally see a special teams play for the? Are we talking about like special teams doing good? I don't know, man. It's gonna depend. It's gonna depend. What's going on, Siren? Good to see you here as well. Don't put the crying emoji, Siren. Also, hello, welcome back. We need to trade someone to the Jags for, Brandon Scherf. So sad this would probably definitely be Brady's farewell season. You know, that's an interesting situation, right? With Brady, is this his last year? It could, you know, I would say leaning more so on yes. Everybody I've talked to has said, yeah, it's probably his last season. I mean, not like sources within the Bucs, just friends and whatnot. So it's going to be interesting. When Brady first joined, you mentioned the main things to worry about were Brady. Could he work with Arians' offense, which he's not there anymore in the O-line. Are these still worries for you? The age thing, no. I mean, you know, that was just more so what people's concerns were going to be. Not what I thought the concerns were going to be, but in terms of, like, age, no, it's not really a concern. The offensive line, you could possibly say is a little bit of a concern. And then, you know, working in the offense, he's fine now working in the offense. So why are some people saying Cam Jordan is out when he's not on the inactive list? That's a good question. I don't know. Is Cam Jordan out? Let me see if I can figure out what's going on here. Hold on one moment. Cam Jordan. It looks like Cam Jordan's playing in this game. Yes. Yeah. I mean, it looks like Cam Jordan's. Yeah, it looks like Cam Jordan's playing in this game. I see nothing about him being inactive. So, Kamara is officially out, yes. Kim, thank you for joining the team as a rookie. Greatly appreciated. If you guys also are interested in joining the team, click the link at the top of the chat. It's in a blue bar. It should have my username next to it in a yellow bar. Joining the channel would be a great way to support the... Joining as a member would be a great way to support the channel. Help me be able to do this more in a full-time capacity. We have arts and actives, by the way. Cornerback Paulson Adebo is out. Wyatt Davis is out. Alvin Kamara, Traquan Smith, Peyton Turner, and Nick Vannett are out for the Saints. For the Bucs, you have Kyle Trask, Julio Jones, Chris Godwin, Keyshawn Vaughn, Zion McCollum, Donovan Smith, and Kyle Rudolph is inactive yet again. I actually saw Greg Allman talk about this on Twitter, that it speaks volumes for him being inactive for a second game in a row. They have Kalen Geiger active over Kyle Rudolph. So that's an interesting situation, man. That's a very interesting situation. We'll have to see if K-Dot and Co Keefe can step up. But what do you do with Kyle Rudolph at this point? I mean, when do you make him active? So it's an interesting question. Harb watching from Dubai, that's pretty dope. Why is he ineffective? I would say not. Rudolph has certainly lost a step, but I really don't think that it's worth having him inactive. Maybe they just prefer other guys for special teams play. I believe that's been like what the talk has been, so I don't know. OJ Howard, when the Bills released him? Yeah, you know, I think that ship had sailed, unfortunately. Dope. I just, you know, I love OJ Howard, but you know, it's sometimes you just gotta say, okay, we're done with these players. You know, it is what it is. Siren says, come on, Winston, I want a pick six. A pick six, Jameis, please. Brady, let's see. Bucs posted a TB12 OBJ meeting on their Twitter too. Nice. Okay. Dope. Dope. We'll have to keep an eye on that one maybe then. Hopefully so. Was listed out, hip injury on a few reports. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe he is dealing with a hip injury, but he's not on the inactives list, so I'm not too sure. Chemistry of the offense is going to get better. We just got to go through these injuries, yeah. It is about time. It is about time we see bad Jameis versus the Bucs. That's one of my only concerns with this team this year is the tight end position. What is my prediction for this game? I don't want to give a prediction. I mean, well, I already talked about this in my season predictions video. Until the Bucs beat the Saints, it's tough to pick them in these matchups, right? It just is. It really is, man. Yes, I do have the Bucs with the L because, again, you know, these situations, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. What's up, Cross? Good to see you. But the Bucs have to prove that they can beat the Saints in the regular season before I pick them to beat the Saints. So, you know, that is what it is. Bucs steamroll the... I mean, I hope they steamroll the Saints. That'd be fantastic to see. They got to do it first. They got to do it first. So we'll see. I know, Stanley. I know. I hope I'm wrong, too. Ugh. I don't like picking the Bucs to lose, so it's not fun. We'll see. I don't think I had the Bucs losing to the Cowboys. I think I had them beating the Cowboys. I thought. Favorite college football team? I don't watch a ton of college football. I'm more of like a players guy, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I just don't pay attention to college football, period. WVU's always been a fun team to support. Maryland. By the way, Big Tom TB12 water bottle. Can we please get a sponsor? Please, I beg of you. Yeah, no, but the Cowboys were so much worse than I thought they were. They just got even worse with Dak Prescott being out for as long as he's going to be out. So it's huge. Thank you, Siren. Also, Siren, congratulations on becoming a moderator here on the channel. Greatly appreciated. 3 Cernies in life, death, taxes, and Leftwich being outscored by the Saints. Let's see. Should be a good one for sure, Anthony. For sure. We got Chris in here as well. What's going on? Game about to begin. Go Bucs from Romania. Yes, sir. We are, it's 101. So I don't know what we're supposed to be kicking off this game. What are we doing? 9 minutes till kickoff? Did the game start at 1:10? Hold on a moment. No. We should be live. Also, I should probably pull up Red Zone. I should probably pull up Red Zone, shouldn't I? I'm going to pull up Red Zone. Isn't it 1:10? No, the kickoff's at 1. Kickoff's at 1 today. This is BS game. The game not on a regular station? I believe it's on Fox, yeah. Well, it looks like they are getting ready for kickoff here. What's the injury report? I just got in here. So the big ones, Julio Jones is out for this game, as is Donovan Smith and Chris Godwin. That's the big ones. What's going on, Enrique? It's rival day. That's facts. Here from London. What's going on, JP? I just hope there are no injuries for both teams. Yeah, it's fair. Let's see Darden step up. I mean, hey, if Darden steps up, that is fantastic. College football is a lot of fun. USF almost pulled out against Florida last night. I got you. I'm gonna have to watch more college football. Hey, maybe I'll make a college football channel. Who knows? Maybe I'll make a Mr. Bulls Nation or something. Straight facts. Chris Godwin and Julio Jones are on the sidelines, by the way. It looks like this game is going to be kicking off right about now. So it looks like the Saints will get the football first. The Buccaneers have deferred. So we're going to be seeing Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints offense out there on the field. I'm watching on local channel 13 for Fox. And here we go. We are live. Another week of Buccaneers football. This will not be returned by the Saints. And it is going to be Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints offense coming out onto the field at their own... Let's see, at their own 25-yard line. I'll go ahead and pull up Gamecast on here just so I have this ready and available. Jameis Winston dealing with some back problems, some big back injuries. He is the starting quarterback for the Saints in this matchup. Let's see what he can do. 1st and 10 from the Saints. 25-yard line. It is going to be a short pass to Adam Prentice for 2 yards. He fumbles it, but it does go out of bounds. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 at the Saints' 27-yard line. Julio Jones played 1 game and already injured. Saints get the ball first. Yes, they do. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 at the Saints' 27-yard line. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Jameis Winston under center. Running back in the backfield. I believe it is Mark Ingram. We'll see. Handoff goes to Ingram. He fights ahead. He is really fighting ahead. He almost gets the first down marker. That will be, all right, they will give him the first down. Gain of 8. Antoine Winfield Jr. and Will Golston making the tackles. Got to bring down Mark Ingram. Devin White misses the tackle there. You had a couple of guys miss tackles there. You got to bring him in. Carlton Davis also can't bring him down. That's arm tackling right there. So it's going to be first down and 10 at the Saints' 35-yard line. Jameis Winston under center. Number 11 in motion. In motion yet again. It is going to be a handoff to Ingram. He's got a lane, and he gets tackled down hard by Winfield Jr. Ingram thought he had a touchdown, but that is a gain of 12 yards. And that will be another first down for the Saints, down to the 47-yard line for the Saints there. Yeah, Ingram had green, but Winfield saves the touchdown. First and 10, Jameis Winston under center. Running back in the backfield. See what happens here. Play action. Winston, he's going to throw. It is a check down to the running back. That is, let's see, that is Tony Jones Jr. for 7 yards. Second down and 3 at Tampa Bay's 46-yard line. The offensive line, James Hurst at left tackle, Andres Pete at left guard. I couldn't read the rest of it. I believe Eric McCoy's in there at center. Second and 3 now from the Buccaneers' 46-yard line. Winston in the shotgun by himself. See what happens here. Winston pointing out some stuff. Taysom Hill's out there on the field. Watch out for a Taysom Hill screen. Winston is going to throw, and that is caught by Michael Thomas on a short route there for 13 yards. Winfield Jr. makes the tackle down to the Buccaneers' 33-yard line. They played some pretty soft coverage there. Carlton Davis and Winfield Jr. make the tackle. And that'll be another first down for the Saints. Down to the Buccaneers' 33-yard line. Winston under center. Running back in the backfield. See what happens here. Wide receiver in motion for the Saints. Handoff goes to Ingram. They have a tough time bringing him down. Vita Vea does get the job done. That'll be a gain of 3. Devin White also helps make the tackle. It's 2nd and 7 down at the Buccaneers' 30-yard line. Where's play-by-play? Game is on. I'm providing play-by-play right now. Second down and 7 at the Buccaneers' 30-yard line. At this point, I mean, you got to hope for a takeaway or a turn or a field goal at this point. Taysom Hill in the shotgun. A running back next to him. Taysom Hill, he's going to run with it. Taysom Hill's got a lane, and he is tackled down. Gain of 13 yards by Taysom Hill. First and 10 at the Buccaneers' 17-yard line. Tom Brady on the sideline here. They run it well with Taysom Hill. Keem Hicks not able to get the tackle. And Taysom Hill is doing Taysom Hill things. Defense not looking great here on this first drive. Jameis Winston under center. Fullback and running back in the backfield. 2 wide receivers out wide. Let's see. Winston's going to throw. He checks it down to Mark Ingram, who gets swallowed up. Tackled for a loss of 1, I believe. Possibly a gain of 0. Second down and 10 from the Buccaneers' 17-yard line. So the defense has got a hold here. Even if you hold him to a field goal at this point. That'd be a positive outcome, I believe. Let's see. Winston in the shotgun, running back next to him. Mike Edwards and Devin White made the tackle on the last play, by the way. Winston, he is going to throw. Looking, checks it down to the running back yet again. It's Tony Jones Jr. for 5 yards. Third down and 5 from the Buccaneers' 12-yard line. It's the first third down of the game for the Saints here on this opening drive. 9.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. We'll see if the Buccaneers can get a stop here on third down. Let's see what happens here. Saints, really quick, short passing game so far. And they're running the ball well. Winston in the shotgun. Running back in the backfield. Winston is going to throw. Looks, throws, falls incomplete. Intended for, that is Chris Olave. It'll be 4th and 5 from the Buccaneers' 12-yard line. It appears the field goal unit is going to come out onto the field for the Saints. So they did hold them to a field goal. Lutz is going to kick the field goal here for the Saints. That was a good hold by the defense there. About the best thing you could hope for there. 31-yard attempt here for Will Lutz of the Saints. The kick is up. The kick is good. Your score is 3-0 in favor of the Saints right now. Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense will have a chance to respond after the kickoff. So, not a great start. I want to take a look at this drive real quick. 11 plays, 63-yard drive, right? And obviously, you know, there's still, of course, there's plenty of game left, but one thing that was interesting is Winston passing short, Mark Ingram run for 8 yards, Ingram run for 12 yards, another Jameis Winston pass short, another Jameis Winston pass short, Mark Ingram for 3 yards, Taysom Hill up the middle for 13 yards, another pass short to Mark Ingram, another pass short to Tony Jones Jr., incomplete to Chris Olave. So in that drive, I just want to go ahead and read this real quick. Jameis Winston on that drive, if I can pull it up, hold on one moment. We've talked about this. Jameis Winston was 5 of 6 for 27 yards on that drive. 4 of those 5 completions went to running backs. So that's pretty interesting to see where the Saints' game plan is right now. They also ran the ball 4 times for 36 yards on that drive. So it seems like, at least in the opening drive there, you know, running the ball and a short passing game might be what the Saints' game plan is here in this matchup, at least based off the opening drive. Michael, hello from a Disney World break room. Right on, Michael. It's a magical place over there in Disney. Hello, Larry. Good to see you. The Saints next drive will tell us more about how our defense will do. Calling it now. 3 touchdowns by Tampa, 2 Fournette, 1 Gage. Hopefully so. Siren, bend, don't break. I mean, hey, you held him to a field goal at that point. It is a little, Mark Ingram ran the ball well. Taysom Hill did Taysom Hill things. At least in terms of play calling, it looks like at least seemingly not much has changed based on, like, Sean Payton. Let's see. Can we get points, James? Can we actually score points against the Saints? That'd be nice. Well, we'll see. Buccaneers' first offensive drive. Buccaneers' first offensive drive will be here very shortly. We have to play aggressive defense. Just show us we can move the ball. I don't care if we get a field goal. Just move the ball. What's going on, Jesse? Good to see you. And Michael, I gotta go to Disney, man. Disney World's a great place. What is the game being played on? It should be being played on Fox. Definitely hurts Julio Jones being out. Absolutely. We'll need more than 3 touchdowns to beat the Saints. We might go 3 and out. What's going on, James, and all the Bucs fans in the chat? Let's see how they do against Jameis. Let's see how they do once Jameis gets hit. I mean, the short passing game has been, you know, that was a fine drive for the Saints there. Aggressive defense, press on wide receivers, 1 deep safety, the rest, whatever. Well, there you go. So let's see. Will Lutz will kick off for the Saints. It will be returned by Jalen Darden. It will not be returned, sorry. And that's Rachaad White back there, actually, for the kickoffs. Interesting thing to note there is they did have him back there for kickoffs last week. So we'll see if that's a consistent thing. Brady 0-4, 6 touchdowns, 8 interceptions against the Saints since 2020. That's crazy. It's white tops, pewter bottoms for the Buccaneers in this matchup. 1st and 10 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from their own 25-yard line. Brashad Perriman is in motion for the Bucs there. Handoff is going to go to Leonard Fournette on 1st down. O'Keefe tries to give him a block. He's going to get possibly 1 yard there. Cam Jordan and Ellis making the tackle on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 from the Buccaneers' 24-yard line. Josh Wells is your starting left tackle. Luke Gedeke, Robert Hainsey, Tristan Wirfs, and Shaq Mason. I guess I should say Shaq Mason and Tristan Wirfs. Evans, Gage, and Perriman are your starting trio of wide receivers. Fournette and Brate are also out there as well. 2nd down and 9 from the Buccaneers' 24-yard line. Brady under center. Leonard Fournette in the backfield. Russell Gage is in motion for the Bucs. Play action. Tom Brady is going to pass it. It is going to be a check down. Almost caught by Leonard Fournette, but he is tackled down by Werner, I believe. That falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the Buccaneers' 25-yard line. What's going on, Greg? Good to see you. Greg, that is awesome that you're going on so many trips. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 from the Buccaneers' 24-yard line. Tom Brady in the shotgun, Leonard Fournette next to him. What will the Buccaneers do here? Saints look like they're showing blitz. They back off the blitz. Brady looking, throws downfield. That is caught by Scotty Miller. Tackled down by Williams. An aggressive tackle there by Williams. That's a 23-yard gain. PJ Williams, I've already said this before. I don't like PJ Williams. I really don't. Dude hits hard. Dude's going to hurt people. I just don't like PJ Williams. It's 23-yard gain for Scotty Miller, though. Down to the Buccaneers' 48-yard line. Brady in the shotgun, running back next to him. 7.5 minutes left here in the game. Handoff goes to, or in the first quarter, rather. Handoff goes to Leonard Fournette, who fights ahead, tries to get a yard there. Don't believe he was able to do so, and there's already some tying up, already some fighting here a little bit. Gonna have to pass to win this game, apparently. That's a 1-yard gain. Marcus May made the tackle on the play. 2nd down and 9 from the Buccaneers' 49-yard line. Yeah, just not a fan of PJ Williams. It is what it is. Saints ready for Fournette today? We'll see. 2nd down and 9 from the Bucs' 49-yard line. Brady in the shotgun. Fournette next to him. Cam Brate in motion. It is a quick throw to Russell Gage, who's going to get a few yards there. It's a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the Saints' 48-yard line. Let's see. 3rd and 9 now. 6.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. That was Demario Davis and Justin Evans, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, by the way, who's been out of football for 4 years, but finally makes his return, getting a tackle on Russell Gage. Brady is going to be in the shotgun. Fournette is going to be next to him. Mike Evans in motion. Now playing the inside. Brady. He's going to look. Pressure on the inside. Thrown and caught by Mike Evans. That's a gain of 13 yards. Justin Evans brings him down. 1st down and 10 from the Saints' 35-yard line. Scotty Miller on the outside as well. That was going up against Justin Evans. Good catch there by Mike Evans. And Evans on Evans play. I'm just happy to see Justin Evans playing again, by the way. That's awesome to see, even if it is for the Saints. Just happy that he is healthy and playing. 1st and 10. Brady under center. Fournette in the backfield. You have O'Keefe in motion. Handoff goes to Leonard Fournette. Tries to bounce it to the outside. He's going to get swallowed up. Gain of only 1 yard there. 2nd and 9 at the Saints' 34-yard line. Got Adam Gonzalez in here as well. Dope saying quiet that crowd. Thankfully, I don't have sound on. Thank goodness for that. It's been tough running so far for the rushing game. It is what it is. So let's see. Brady in the shotgun, running back next to him. Brashad Perriman in motion. It's 2nd down and 9 from the Saints' 34-yard line. That pass is caught by Russell Gage, who is brought down by Justin Evans. That is a gain of 8 yards. 3rd down and 1 at the Saints' 26-yard line. The Buccaneers are in field goal range at this point. Do you run it with Leonard Fournette? Maybe. No marches right down the field. Not one incompletion. There you go. Guys, real quick as well, for any potential, not spoilers in the chat, but just be careful with that if you are a little bit ahead of the live stream. We had over 530 people in here, by the way. Thank you guys so much for that. 3rd and 1 from the Saints' 26-yard line. Tom Brady under center. Running back in the backfield. Saints look like they are showing, that was a fumble, by the way, that is recovered by the Bucs. It looks like the Bucs have it. It looks like the Bucs have it. No, DeMario Davis comes down with the football. It looks like it is the Saints football. Brady never got a hold of the snap. It was fumbled. That was recovered by DeMario Davis. So that will be Saints football. 1st and 10 at the Saints 25-yard line. It says Brady never got a hold of it. Big yikes. This is something that we had talked about. You got to avoid turnovers. The Buccaneers are at 1 so far. Halfway, well, almost through the first quarter. So it will be Saints football. You were in field goal range. Not a great situation. But we do have over 500 people in here, guys. Thank you so much for that. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe. If you are enjoying the stream so far, go ahead and hit the like button. If you also want to become a member of the channel, if you look up at the top of the chat, blue bar, there's a link in that blue bar. If you click that, that'll be a way you can become a member of the channel as well. My username is right next to it as well. So that was a, I want to see what happened on that snap, but we'll probably have to watch it at some point later on down the line. All right. So not a great start. Well, a decent of enough start there for the Buccaneers offense, but obviously it ends in a turnover. That's not good. It was a bad snap. Not great. People are saying it was a bad snap. So let's see what the Buccaneers defense can do here. It's basically like they essentially punted or kicked off. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the Saints 25-yard line for the Saints whenever they come back out onto the field. So we'll see what happens. What's going on, Rocco? Good to see you as well, man. Hope you are doing well. That's tone maker for the Bucs, of course, against the Saints. I mean, yeah, you can't have turnovers early for this offense. You cannot afford to have turnovers early for this offense. So we'll see. We'll see if this affects the. There's obviously a little bit of an early momentum swing here for the Bucs. Not a great situation. Tristan Wirfs, by the way, made the tackle on this play. So we'll see if the Buccaneers defense has to come back out. That was I do want to talk about the drive real quick. Well, I'll talk about the drive here in a moment. But that was if I can get it pulled up. That was a 9-play, 50-yard drive there for the Bucs before the fumble. So Jameis Winston under center at the Saints 25-yard line, running back in the backfield. Let's see what happens here. Winston, he is going to hand it off. That is not Mark Ingram, possibly Mark Ingram. I believe that is Mark. No, that is Dwayne Washington for 3 yards there. 2nd down and 7. Yeah, so not a great snap there. Looks like there was just a little bit of timing off. Brady taking a look at his fingers, by the way. 2nd down and 7 at the Saints 28-yard line. Jameis Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Wide receiver in motion now for the Saints. Winston, he is going to throw, looking, pressure coming, but Winston avoids it. He's going to run with it, is brought down. A scramble of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 5 from the Saints 30-yard line. It looks like there was just a little bit of a timing miscue between the center, Robert Hainsey, and Brady there. And now we are going to see 3rd down and 5 from the Saints 30-yard line. So let's see what happens here. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter, by the way. Jameis Winston in the shotgun. 2 people in the backfield with him. Got to look out for the short passing game. Winston, he is going to throw. Buccaneers send a blitz, and Jameis Winston goes down. There is a flag on the play. Levante David gets the sack. We'll see what the flag is in a moment. They might have gotten Shaq Barrett on an offsides, possibly. I'm not sure. We'll see what the flag is in a moment. They're discussing it right now. Jameis Winston says it's on the Bucs. Lavonte David with the sack. We'll see if there is a flag on the play. It looks like there was a fumble as well. No, never mind. It was brought down. Jameis Winston was down on the play. So the Buccaneers coaching staff having a discussion with the referees there. So it's 1st and 10 for New Orleans. After the play there. They're actually saying unnecessary roughness on Keanu Neal, and that's a 15-yard penalty enforced. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Saints' 37-yard line. So there you go. The Saints get a lucky break there. A Lavonte David sack, but Lavonte David still gets the sack on his stat sheet. 1st down and 10 from the Saints 37. Handoff goes to Mark Ingram. Gain of 3 yards there. Tackle was missed there by, I believe that was Will Golston. Gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 at the Saints 40-yard line. I don't necessarily agree with that call, but it is what it is. They always protect the quarterback in these situations. It is what it is, man. 2nd down and 7, though, from the Saints 40-yard line. Let's see what happens here. Jameis Winston under center, running back in the backfield. Looks like that's tight end in motion. Handoff goes to Ingram. Vita Vea can't bring him down, but Akeem Hicks is there to make the tackle. That is a gain of 4 yards. 3rd down and 3 at the Saints 44-yard line. Bruce Arians is on the sideline. Already hollering. He's not the head coach anymore, but man, oh man, Bruce Arians is still hollering. You love to see that. It's going to be 3rd and 3 at the Saints' 44-yard line. Bruce Arians is getting on him. There you go. Senior advisor to the general manager, Bruce Arians. 3rd down and 3. Taysom Hill in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield. Not a great look here for the Bucs defense. We'll see if they can get a stop. Taysom Hill is going to keep it and get swallowed up by the Buccaneers defenders. No flags, please. Looks like there weren't any. Shaq Barrett brings him down. It's a loss of 2 yards. 4th and 5 now from the Saints' 42-yard line. Taysom Hill went nowhere. We talked about this. Devin White, Lavonte David, some of these linebackers would have to have a big game. Shaq Barrett did not get fooled on that play, and he is able to get the stop there. You love to see that. Gillikin is going to be good for the punt here for the Saints. Good job by the defense there. Taysom Hill is such a gadget, man. Here comes the return, the field by Jalen Darden. He falls down. And it is going to be 1st and 10 for the Bucs from their own 23-yard line. So all in all, not a bad job there by the defense. Hey man, love your commentary. Listen to you while watching the game. Hey, thank you, Dustin. Thank you, Dustin. Thanks, Dustin. I appreciate that. All downhill for the Saints. I can't believe we share a last name. I think Brady hurts his hands. Well, it's possible. 7-0 Jaguars over Colts. Oh, that's pretty wild. We'll be talking about some stuff around the league here in a little bit, but let's talk about this Saints drive real quick, okay? 6 plays, 17 yards, and they're running the ball, they're scrambling, sacked. Obviously, the penalty happened there. Not a single pass from Jameis Winston on that drive. I don't know if it's a matter of them just being careful with Jameis Winston. They don't want him to necessarily pass the ball a ton because he's dealing with those 4 fractures in his back or what. But it's been an interesting thing to note is whenever they are passing the ball, it's short passes. But it also seems like they're relying a lot on the run game so far. Right now, as it stands, 9 carries for 46 yards for the Saints so far in this game. Maybe an indication as to Jameis Winston and his injury status. Let's see. Thank you, Jesse. Greatly appreciate that. I don't like the coach for the Bucs. Better pass protection for Brady. Keep the X and play-by-play. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. By the way, if you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you're enjoying this stream so far. How many likes are we at? We're at least over 100. I know that. We're at 100 something. I'm not sure, but we're at least 100, which is good. 172. Thank you guys so much for that. It is greatly appreciated. Yeah, but it's been interesting watching the Saints offense here. Not rely on Jameis Winston, but more so relying on the run game here. Different schemes for Jameis. People say how good he looked the year before, 31st in passing yards before the injury, for sure. Thank you, Heaven. Greatly appreciate that. Hello from Poland. Awesome to see. Pat, good point there. Maybe we see a little bit more of Rachaad White. It's possible. No mental mistakes here is what you want to see on this drive. 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers, 23-yard line. Tom Brady under center. That is Leonard Fournette in the backfield. Now you have Russell Gage in motion a little bit. Handoff does go to Fournette. He has a little bit of a lane. This is Fournette's best carry of the game. Gain of 6 yards there. Tuttle and Capasigan. I'm not sure. Brady taking a look at his right hand, though. Got crunched up a little bit on that bad snap or that bad exchange between Hainsey as well. But you have a couple of defensive linemen making the tackle on Fournette. His best run of the game so far. 2nd and 4 from the Buccaneers, 29-yard line. Tom Brady, play action. He is going to throw. Looking, throws in the direction of Cade Otton, but it falls incomplete. O'Keefe was out there as well. It'll be 3rd down and 4 at the Buccaneers' 29-yard line. Hello from LSU, Adam. That's the end of the first quarter, by the way. Better have the hoodie on standby, James. I might. I mean, Jesus, I should already put the hoodie on, to be honest with you. But the pass falls incomplete, intended for Cade Otton. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4 whenever we come back from the commercial break. I need to figure out where red zone is. That's what I need to figure out. We need to figure out where red zone is, folks, so we can talk about some other stuff. Wow, this is going on. So I'll have to find red zone. Otton wasn't even looking. It was also in 3 defenders were in range, so maybe that was just a throw. Very possibly just a throwaway from Brady. Who knows? I mean, I'm not going to say that for sure, but, you know, we'll see. Let's see. Quicker pass needed there. Got to keep running it. Carolina losing by 6. There you go. I need to figure out where in the world. I need to figure out where in the world the red zone is. Brady is playing like 45. To be fair, the offense hasn't had much to do today. Announcers were right. Brady just makes un-Brady plays against this team. That's something we talked about in the preview. The Saints just somehow get underneath the Bucs here. So that is the Baltimore Ravens game. I'm looking... Hold on, folks. We're looking for red zone here. If I can find it. Probably won't be able to. I found it. I found it, folks. We got red zone. We don't have red zone because it's a channel upgrade. I hate everything. You know, I hate everything. It's fine. I don't even care. Just red zone. Who even cares? Amen on Rudolph. As soon as Cam Jordan and Demario Davis get taken out, we'll be good. Yeah, was it an actual fumble from Brady? It looks like there was just a mistiming. It looked like there was genuinely just a mistiming on the snap between Hainsey and Brady. Brady was expecting it sooner than what Hainsey was snapping it on. Saints just play very aggressive defense, and that's Brady's weakness at this point in his career. It's also a possibility. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Hold on 1 second, folks. I'm going to see if I can get red zone up here and see if we can figure out what the heck's going on. Talking about Tom's finger. We do have, now we are back here in the second quarter. It is 3rd down and 4 from the Buccaneers' 29-yard line. Brady in the shotgun. Leonard Fournette next to him. Tom Brady is going to throw. Looking. Pressure was coming. Mike Evans with the catch on, I believe that was Justin Evans. Big gain there for big Mike Evans. Huge play there. Evans gets the better. That was also a great play there by Russell Gage. It is a 41-yard gain. Justin Evans, Marcus May making the tackle there. Cam Jordan going up against Tristan Wirfs. Josh Wells gets his helmet ripped off. Wells held up in blocking. Mike Evans with the big catch and run. Tom Brady under center. O'Keefe and Leonard Fournette in the backfield at the Saints' 30-yard line. Handoff goes to Fournette. He finds a lane. Runs over number 32 of the Saints. That's Tyrann Mathieu who got hit. It's first down and 10 at the Saints' 17-yard line. And folks, for the first time this game, we didn't get to do it last time, but hopefully we get to do it again this time. Hold on one moment. See if I can pull it up. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are in the red zone. Hold on one moment. Boom. Buccaneers are in the red zone. Let's see what happens here. First and 10 from the Saints' 17-yard line. Tom Brady under center. O'Keefe on the end there. Fournette in the backfield. Handoff does go to Leonard Fournette. He goes ahead and rams into the pile. Gain of 2. Tuttle making the tackle. It's going to be second down and 8 from the Saints' 15-yard line. The Buccaneers offense was moving thanks to that very big play there to Mike Evans. He was not going up against Marshawn Lattimore in that situation. He was going up against Justin Evans. O'Keefe is on the sideline now, as is Cade Otton. Second down and 8 from the Saints' 15-yard line. Brady in the shotgun. Rachaad White next to him now. Rachaad White now going out into the slot. Tom Brady is going to throw. Looking. Throws. Dropped by Rachaad White. That was Werner in coverage. As a drop by Rachaad White. The rookie can't afford to have drops in these situations. It's going to be third down and 8 from the Saints' 15-yard line. That was Rachaad White. So third down and 8 from the Saints' 15-yard line. Can't be dropping Tom Brady passes. That's facts. Brady in the shotgun. Leonard Fournette next to him. Third down and 8. Tom Brady. He is going to throw. It is a check down pass for Leonard Fournette. Fights ahead. Does not get the first down. I believe he was a yard short. It'll be fourth down and 1 at the Saints' 8-yard line. Do you go for it here? That's kind of a question. We see here, yeah, Fournette was very clearly down. We'll see if they go for it. The chat is saying go for it, and the Buccaneers offense is staying out there. We've talked about this. The Saints aren't necessarily a team you can beat by going for field goals, so let's see. Tom Brady and the offense are out there. Brady under center. Fournette in the backfield. That's who they hand it off to. Fournette is swallowed up. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Buccaneers again fail in Saints territory here. It is a turnover on downs. At this point, I mean, hey. Josh Wells misses the tackle on the play is what it looked like. And Brady is not happy. Man, oh man. Turnover on downs. The Saints will have it at their own 9-yard line. We've talked about this. It's a second error now by the Buccaneers offense of not getting it done in Saints territory. Just got to keep track of it. Just got to keep track of it. So we got to turn on the lights now because we're no longer in the red zone. Wow, oh wow. 120 decibels on the field. Wow, that is also saying something. I don't blame the call to go for it. I don't blame that call at all. You just wish the offensive line could have blocked a little bit better there. What's going on, Steven, by the way? Good to see you. It looks like they were ready for the quarterback sneak as well, but was not the case. Street and Granderson make the tackle on the play. And there you go. It's a turnover on downs. Saints offense will have the football. I will say, I want to take a look at this drive real quick. 8-yard play. 8 plays, 68 yards. So the Buccaneers offense has been moving the football. Just 2 turnovers. Turnover on downs and a fumble. We talked about, can't have those mistakes. You cannot have those mistakes against the New Orleans Saints team. So, yeah, the Buccaneers are already, in my opinion, not off to a great start here in this matchup. We'll see if they can rebound. It's, again, you're putting a lot of pressure on your defense here to kind of get stops and be able to just save the 3-0 lead that the Saints have right now. It's a lot of pressure there. Brady, though, 6 of 9 for passing for 95 yards. Mike Evans, 2 catches on 2 targets for 54 yards. Fournette, 7 carries for 22 yards. Scotty Miller also has a catch for 23 yards. So there you go with that. But again, this is not the start that you would want. Looks very similar to how starts have been in Saints games previously. Something's got to change. Something's got to change here. Somebody said should have kicked it. I don't mind the call for going for it. But you just didn't get it. It's another missed opportunity here for the Bucs. 1st and 10, though, for the Saints from their own 9-yard line. Jameis Winston under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff is going to go to Mark Ingram for 1 yard. Tries to bounce to the outside. Almost was a tackle for loss. Devin White pushes him out of bounds. 2nd down and 9 from the Saints' 10-yard line now. Brandon with a good point here. Squandered at least 2 field goals now. That's not including potential touchdowns in that mix. But you look there. Yeah, just a missed block. Looks like the defensive line's getting into an argument. 2nd down and 9 from the Saints' 10-yard line. Winston in the shotgun. A running back next to him. Winston is going to throw. Looking, throws. Checks it down to the running back. That is a couple-yard gain there for Mark Ingram. It's a 3-yard gain. Levante David, Anthony Nelson making the tackle. 3rd down and 6 at the Saints' 13-yard line. Mark Ingram checks out of the game. We'll see what they do here. Alvin Kamara is on the sideline, by the way. He is dealing with a rib injury. You now have Jameis Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. What will the Buccaneers defense? Looks like they're showing a little bit of a blitz here. Winston in the shotgun again. Let's see. Jameis Winston, he is going to throw. He throws the deep ball. It is incomplete, intended for Chris Olave. No flags on the play, I believe. 4th down and 6 from the Saints' 13-yard line. It was Carlton Davis in coverage, and the Saints will have to punt yet again. And at this point, you got to get some type of points if you're the Bucs offense. You've had 2 very easily missed opportunities. 2 very easily missed opportunities to score some points. So Gillikin is here for the punt. You got to get a momentum swing if you're the Buccaneers offense. Defense is giving you too many opportunities. You've already missed 2 of them very clearly. Here comes the punt. It will be returned by Darden, who makes a move, is scattering on the sideline. Actually, a decent return from Darden there. That is going to be a 17-yard return from Darden. 1st and 10 at the 50. You like to see that. Sean Murphy-Bunting is apparently limping, says Tim. But 2 missed opportunities there for the Buccaneers offense. You cannot afford to have a 3rd missed opportunity. The defense is giving you way too many chances. Another fantastic drive for the defense there. 3 plays, 4 yards for the Saints. 1.5 minutes. Got to get something going. It's a good starting position as well. You're already starting at the 50-yard line. So, again, something's got to give here. A turnover on downs and another turnover at that. Not great. Not great. Man, oh man. Scared me saying there was a flag. I said no flags, actually. I said no flags. Close game. Who makes fewest errors? Can't miss blocking assignments against the Saints. We had to start finishing drives. It was a problem last week. It was horrible to watch. Getting field goals out of those drives. Colts do not look good. Oh my. Let's see. Lean says, come on, Brady. We'll see, man. We'll see. Please don't be saying no good. We have to be the worst team in the red zone this year. I mean, hey, they're getting to the red zone. We're horrible in the red zone this year. I want to see what's going on around the league. Hold on one moment. I do want to see what's going on around the league. Whoops. Let's see. By the way, folks, we have 630 people in here watching this live stream. Thank you guys so much for that. The Ravens are up on the Dolphins, by the way. Cleveland and the Jets are tied. Jacksonville is up on the Colts. Carolina Panthers are up on the Giants. And also Detroit is beaten down. Beating down's a strong word. They're beating up the Washington Commanders 12-0. The Lions, hey, are they real? Are the Lions for real, man? That's a legitimate question I think you got to ask at this point. That's pretty crazy. So the offense now, it is 1st and 10 at the 50. Brady under center. Leonard Fournette in the backfield. Tom Brady, play action. He's going to throw. Brady tries to check it down for Fournette. I think he actually did get the pass completed. May have been gained for a yard or two. It is 2-yard gain. Brady taking a look at his hand there, but it seems like everything is okay. Davenport makes the tackle on the play, as does Pete Werner. So far, the Bucs offense has been able to move the football. That hasn't been the problem. It's just costly turnovers. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 from the Saints' 48-yard line. Brady under center. Scotty Miller in motion. Handoff goes to Fournette, who fights ahead, gains a yard or two. That will bring up 3rd down, and I believe 7. 3rd down and 7 from the Saints' 47-yard line. All right, 3rd down and 7 from the Saints' 47-yard line. Or actually, no, it's 3rd down and 8, rather, from the Saints' 48-yard line. So let's see what happens here. Brady in the shotgun, Leonard Fournette next to him. Tom Brady, 3 wide receivers out wide. Brady is also going as well. Brady looking, and it looks like there is a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag is in a moment. Play was ruled dead. They are going to go ahead and get the Bucs for a false start. That was Tristan Wirfs with the false start. It's going to be 3rd and 12 now from the Buccaneers' 48-yard line. 3rd and 3rd and 13. Let's see what happens. Tom Brady in the shotgun, Leonard Fournette next to him. Tom Brady is going to throw. It is a screen to Russell Gage. He is tackled down immediately by number 21, Bradley Roby. Gain of 3 yards, 4th and 9 from the Saints' 49-yard line. It looks like the Buccaneers will have to punt. People were talking about play calling. Jake Camarda will be out for the punt. We'll see if it is returnable by the Saints. It will be fair caught by Deontay Hardy down at the Saints' 7-yard line. So a good punt there by Camarda. D. Delaney was also there. Kalen Geiger playing a little bit of special teams as well. So Camarda had a good day, or had a good punt there. Saints offense will trot back out onto the field. 8 minutes left here in the second quarter. In the first half, I guess I should say. An important thing to note here as well is that the Buccaneers do get the football after halftime. Looks like the Jaguars are up on the Colts. The defense, yet again, is going to have to make some plays here, get a stop. Tom Brady so far today, 8 of 11 for 100 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. So far, the Saints offense has had a field goal and 2 punts. So far, the Buccaneers offense today has had a fumble, a turnover on downs, and a punt. Colts are looking really bad, apparently. They are down 14-0. I want to see what's going on in this Colts game. James Robinson scores a 37-yard touchdown. There you go with that. I played Ramondre Stevenson in my fantasy football team, so that's on me. That's on me. Baltimore Ravens are also getting the better of the Dolphins, but the Dolphins did just score a touchdown. That's an important thing to note. Todd Bowles, Leftwich is the perfect head coach. Matt Ryan is a bad quarterback. You can't let Brady throw a lot against this defense if you want him healthy. Who do I think gets the W? Bowles needs people out. Well, hold on now. Not beating the Saints over and over again needs to be a management change eventually. Absolutely pathetic. Well, there's still plenty of this game left. We will see what happens. This game is very far from over. Very far from over. So let's just all see how this game plays out throughout the remainder of the game. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Saints 7-yard line. Where are the tight ends at? O'Keefe and Kadon have mainly been blocking. We have not seen, I think, a single target for Cam Brate yet today. No, not a single target for Brate yet at all. Saints have won the last 7 games against the Bucs in the regular season. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Saints offense now from their own 7-yard line rather. Jameis Winston under center. It's Tony James Jr. in the backfield, I believe. Play action. Winston is going to throw, and he throws to the middle of the field, incomplete. Intended for Chris Olave. I believe Mike Edwards was there in coverage. Mike Edwards looks, maybe he's a little bit shaken up on the play, not sure. Looks like there was a little bit of pressure on Winston as well from Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. You like to see that. So let's see. Winston in the shotgun, running back next to him. It's Tony James Jr. Jameis Winston. He is going to throw, and that is incomplete, intended for Michael Thomas. No flag on the play. Carlton Davis in coverage on Michael Thomas. It is 3rd and 10 from the Saints 7-yard line. Michael Thomas going one-on-one with Carlton Davis there. Carlton Davis gets the better of him in this exchange. Michael Thomas wanted a flag. He did not get one. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 10 from the Saints 7-yard line. Got to be careful in these situations. Can't give up big chunk yardage plays. Jameis Winston in the shotgun. Fullback next to him. Let's see. Winston is going to throw. He looks downfield. That is caught by Michael Thomas against Carlton Davis. 13 yards there. 1st down Saints at their own 20-yard line. Jameis Winston looks like Bear was going to start bringing some pressure on the edge there, but gets the completion there, short middle to Michael Thomas. Thomas got the better of Davis on that play. 1st and 10 now from the Saints 20-yard line. Winston under center, running back in the backfield. A lot of wide receiver motion here for the Saints. Winston hands it off to the running back. That's James Jr., who gets brought down. Tony Jones Jr. Keep on calling him James Jr. Tony Jones Jr. Gain of 6. Carlton Davis makes the tackle. 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 26-yard line. Now the Saints offense. 7 minutes left in the first half, by the way. So let's see. Joe Tryon's out there. Winston in the shotgun. Jones Jr. next to him. Winston is going to throw. Looking. Throws. Caught by Michael Thomas against Carlton Davis. It is a flag on the play, though. We'll see what the flag is in a moment. Have somebody help me get rid of the spam. Any moderators here? Looks like they're actually going to get Michael Thomas for offensive pass interference, which will bring them back 10 yards, 2nd down and 14 at the Saints' 16-yard line, rather. Bit of a shove there by Michael Thomas. And it will be a 2nd down and 14 now for the Saints. 6.5 minutes left here in the first half. Jarvis Landry is out wide. First time I've seen him in this game, or noticed him in this game, rather. Landry in motion now. Winston in the shotgun. Jones Jr. next to him. Winston is going to throw. Looking. It is complete to Jarvis Landry. Gain of 4. 3rd down and 10 from New Orleans' 20-yard line. So I believe we're back where we started. Odell Beckham Jr. is at the game, by the way, with his LA Rams Super Bowl ring. He's hanging out. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Odell Beckham's just straight up going on a recruiting tour, isn't he? 3rd down and 10. Saints 20-yard line. Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see. Buccaneers look like they're showing blitz. And it looks like they may have just gotten the Buccaneers off sides. It looks like they have. We have over 600 viewers in here. Thank you guys so much for that. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoy the live stream. It's a neutral zone infraction by Devin White. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the Saints' 25-yard line. All right. It is loud there in Saints Stadium, by the way. That's always an important thing to make a note of. 3rd and 5. Winston in the shotgun. Jones Jr. next to him. Jameis Winston. He is going to throw on 3rd and 5. Looking. Throws. That is caught by Chris Olave for a 1st down. 8 yards there to Olave. 1st and 10 at the Saints' 33-yard line. Jones Jr. gets the block there. He's able to provide some blocking, and Jameis Winston does get off the throw. It was Devin White as well as another Buccaneer trying to make the pressure there. Jameis Winston under center on 1st and 10 from the Saints' 33-yard line. Couple of players in the backfield with Winston. Handoff, play action. No. Winston, he's going to throw. He's looking downfield. Wide receiver had a step. Olave had a step there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10 from the Saints' 33-yard line. It looks like that was Olave going up against Jamel Dean. Got a step on Dean there. Could have potentially had a touchdown, but looks like the pass was a little bit overthrown. That'll be 2nd down and 10 at the Saints' 33-yard line. Jameis Winston so far today, 9 of 14 for 55 yards. 4.5 minutes left here in the first half, by the way. Winston under center. Mark Ingram in the backfield, I believe. Handoff is going to go to the running back, and Ingram's got a lane. He is brought down. Gain of about 5 there, maybe 6. It is 6 yards. 3rd and 4 from the Saints' 39-yard line. Mark Ingram's ran the ball well today. 37 yards on 7 carries, folks. They're running the football well. Now, 3rd and 4 from the Saints' 39. Winston in the shotgun. Jones Jr. next to him. Buccaneers look like they're not showing blitz. Looks like they're rushing 4. They are. Winston, he's going to run with it. No, Winston actually fumbles the football, and it is recovered by the Saints. Levante David almost had it. It hits Winston and an offensive lineman recovers. Shaq Barrett came from behind and is able to knock that ball out of Winston's hands, but Levante David cannot recover it. It takes a Saints bounce. I believe that will count as a strip sack for Barrett. We'll have to wait and see. But here comes the punt from the Saints. The defense gets yet another hold. The Saints are pointing as if the Buccaneers moved in a neutral zone infraction. If that's the case, that'll give the Saints an automatic first down. We'll see what it is in a moment. It looks like it is going to be a first down for the Saints. Taysom Hill talking with the referees. No, they are saying it is against the Saints. Breathe a sigh of relief. So Shaq Barrett does get the fumble, but it does not count as a fumble sack on Winston because he was past the line of scrimmage. So it is a false start. Looked like the announcers were saying that the Bucs had jumped off sides, but they had not. And we will see another punt here. Now officially from Gillian. So far, Jalen Darden has been looking good on returns today. You love to see that. Zach Bond on the false start, by the way. And that is returned by Darden. He gets out of bounds. It takes a Saints bounce, and the Buccaneers offense will start at their own, deep into their own territory. 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. We'll see where the ball is here in a moment. Am I plays behind? Am I 2 plays behind? I'm just going based off of Fox's broadcast here. 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers 13-yard line. Right now, ESPN has the Bucs at a 53.6 chance to win this game. We'll see if that does come to fruition. We've got almost 700 people in here watching, by the way. Wow, oh wow. Thank you guys so much for that. Very cool to see. If you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. And also, if you want to become a member of the team, you can do so at the top of the chat in that blue bar. You click that link. It'll be a great way to support the channel. I'm trying to do this more of a full-time capacity, so the support would mean a lot as well. Also, if you want to give a super chat, that is something you can do as well in the bottom of the chat. Julio Jones is out for this game. Yes, he is. This is a look of a 10-9 game. Yeah, I mean, it's one game out of possibly 21, 22 games over 24 weeks, not including the postseason. Well, so far, there's still plenty of this game left to be played. How good do I think Darden is? Darden's been fine as a returner today. By the way, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers' 13-yard line. So there you go with that. Just bad luck. Fumble took a terrible bounce right out of Levante's hands. It always happens whenever the Bucs play the Saints. It always happens. But we'll see what happens here. The whole point of bringing Jones was to cover for Godwin. Now they are both out. It's true. Keyshawn Vaughn is actually inactive for this game. Reminder that we lost 9-0 last game against the Saints. That is facts. Bucs get the ball at the half, so if we can just get 3, like the Bucs say, go with the hot hand. They should pass to Darden. James, what are your thoughts on the injuries over the last 2 years? How can we fix it? I've seen a lot of people say fire the strength and conditioning staff. I don't know if that's like an immediate fix. I don't think that might even be a fix at all. Just bad injury luck. It happens. Maybe you also have to take a look at positional coaches and how hard that they are having these guys practice possibly. 1st and 10, though, from the Buccaneers' 13-yard line. Brady in the shotgun. Leonard Fournette next to him. We'll get to Jessica in a moment here. Thank you for becoming a team member as a team rookie. It is greatly appreciated. Tom Brady hands it off to Leonard Fournette, but there is a flag on the play. Looks like they may have gotten the Bucs for a false start. Jessica, thank you again for becoming a team member as a team rookie. I appreciate that. Again, if you guys do want to become a team member, it's up at the top of the chat there in the blue bar. My username is in a yellow bar next to it. Would be a great way to support the channel. But let me hold on just a moment. So there was a false start on somebody. It did not say. Brady under center, Fournette in the backfield. Who they hand it off to. Fournette making a move. Gets a couple of yards there. It'll be 2nd down and 13. I want to see who the false start was on. It was on Luke Gedeke. There you go. All right. 2nd down and 13 at the Buccaneers 10-yard line. Tom Brady so far today, 8 of 11 for 100 yards. Demario Davis and Pete Werner made the tackle on the last play. Brady in the shotgun. Leonard Fournette next to him. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Now you have Mike Evans in motion. Marshawn Lattimore trailing him. Brady is going to throw. Looking. Throws. Caught by Cade Otton, who is brought down, but does fight ahead for some extra yards. That's Pete Werner making the tackle. 4 yards there to Otton. His first catch ever as a rookie, I believe, in the regular season. So congrats to him for that. 3rd and 9 from the Buccaneers 14-yard line, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning here for the first half. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chat real quick. Game over. Where is Brait? Can you please show the game? Can't show the game because then it gets taken down and we can't live stream for a while. And we don't want that. We don't want to not live stream for like 3 months, the entirety of the season. That wouldn't be fun at all. But it's going to be 3rd and 9. So not an easy convertible third, not a super easy 3rd down to convert. We'll see what the Buccaneers offense can do. Where's Rudolph? Rudolph isn't active for this game. The 2nd game in a row, he's been listed as inactive. So not a great situation there. 750 people in the game now, or watching the stream now. Thank you guys so much for that. That is awesome. You love to see it. No, it's Saints game. 1 turnover and 5 critical penalties. I do want to see, real quick, I do want to see the team stats. So right now, as it stands, the Buccaneers have a 3 for 6 in 3rd down efficiency. The Saints have 2 for 7. It's been a defensive game so far. I mean, it really has been a defensive game so far. 4 total drives for both teams. 128 yards for the Bucs, 106 for the Saints. This is starting the Bucs' 4th drive now, by the way. And then you take a look at, I mean, this is the big takeaway here, right? Both teams offensively have been playing very similar games. Heck, the Buccaneers have even gotten 2 sacks in this game. But a turnover on downs and a fumble lost for the Bucs offense is a huge difference. 4 penalties for 29 yards as well for the Buccaneers compared to the Saints' 2 penalties for 15 yards. Both teams are 0-1 in the red zone in terms of efficiency. Saints have also been running the ball better, 61 rushing yards, 5.1 yards a rush, whereas the Bucs are at 2.4 yards a rush. Saints also have time of possession, 16 minutes, 37 seconds to the Buccaneers, 11:23, although that will probably change after this drive a little bit. So you just got to get more efficiency here from the Bucs offense. This 3rd and 9 is huge. 3rd and 9 from the Buccaneers 14-yard line. Brady in the shotgun by himself. Now Leonard Fournette is next to him in the shotgun. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Cam Brate in motion. We have not seen him get a target today at all. Brady is going to throw. He's got some time. He throws and it falls incomplete. I believe that was essentially just a throwaway there for Brady. It looked like there was nobody there. It'll be 4th and 9. The Buccaneers offense will have to punt once again. I'm sure the chat is going crazy in this scenario. So it looks like he was actually targeting. It looks like he was actually targeting Gage there, which, geez, that might have been an interception if it actually would have had more velocity to it. So it looks like that might have just been a throwaway there. Jake Camardo will punt for the Bucs. And this will be a returnable ball for the Saints. Here we come D. Delaney trying to make the tackle, and he doesn't, but he does bring him back a little bit. Good play there by D. Delaney. That'll be down at the Saints' 30-yard line. Pat O'Connor does end up making the tackle. Good job there by D. Delaney. There's some good special teams play there. The Bucs, Saints rather, did bring some pressure on that play. And now we will see if the Buccaneers defense can get another stop here. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Saints' 31-yard line. Jameis Winston in the shotgun, running back next to him. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts, by the way. Jones Jr. in the backfield with Winston. Winston is going to throw. That pass is caught by Jarvis Landry, tackled out of bounds by Devin White. It's a gain of 3 yards. 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 34-yard line. A lot of short passing from this Saints offense so far. They've taken 1 or 2 deep shots that haven't gone well. It's going to be 2nd and 7, a minute and a half left here in the first half. Winston in the shotgun, Jones Jr. next to him. Buccaneers look like they're kind of showing blitz a little bit. Winston is going to throw. The Buccaneers do blitz. That is thrown to the sideline. Tackled out of bounds is Jawan Johnson. 2 yards there. Carlton Davis making the tackle. 3rd and 5 from the Saints' 36-yard line. Tom Brady having a conversation with Byron Leftwich there. It will be 3rd down and 5 for the Saints from their own 36-yard line. Jameis Winston in the shotgun. A running back next to him, it's Jones Jr. Winston, looks like Buccaneers are showing blitz yet again. They do not blitz. Winston looking, throws, checks it down. It is short of the first down marker. Olave only gets a couple of yards. There is a flag on the play. And it looks like it might be against the Bucs. Lavonte David is upset. Lavonte David's livid about this situation. We'll see what the flag is in a moment. Looks like they're saying personal foul. They're saying personal foul against Lavonte David, so that will give them an automatic first down. It's a helmet-to-helmet hit. So that will add 15 yards at the end of the play. Man, oh man, 4 yards to Olave. And now it's going to be at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 45-yard line. So the Saints are in Buccaneers territory. Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. A minute and a half left here. Buccaneers send a blitz to the sideline, caught by Olave, brought down by Jamel Dean. That'll be 2nd down and 4 after that gain of 6 at the Buccaneers 39-yard line. The Saints are in field goal territory. So let's see what happens here. 2nd down and 4 at the Buccaneers 39-yard line. The Saints now have a 55% chance to win this game per ESPN. Winston in the shotgun, Jones Jr. next to him. Winston is going to throw. Offensive line blocks well, and that's Logan Ryan getting a pass deflection against Michael Thomas. That'll be 3rd and 4 at the Buccaneers 39-yard line. Michael Thomas today, 2 catches for 26 yards. A minute 17 left here. Jameis Winston looks like he's showing a little bit of a limp. It could just be how he's walking, I'm not sure, but 3rd and 4 at the Buccaneers 39-yard line. At this point, you hope to get a stop and hopefully force a field goal. Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Jones Jr. in the backfield. Winston, he is going to throw, and Winston, he can scramble with it. He might. He does not. He gets tackled down by Antoine Winfield Jr. I believe they're going to count that as a sack against Winston. And that'll be 4th down, a minute left here in the first half. Buccaneers not taking a timeout, surprisingly. They have all 3 of them. So it looks like the field goal unit will come out onto the field. Very surprised you're not going to use your timeouts and try and get something here on offense, but it is what it is. I think the Buccaneers are just going to say, F it, we'll just go into the half. I'm pulling my best Peyton Manning. Call a timeout, man. What are we doing here? So a timeout is called. No, actually, I believe does the clock just run? They're still running the clock here. So no timeout was called. Buccaneers had all 3 of them. That's a little bit too much of a cautious approach, in my opinion. The defense has been playing fantastic. I mean, fantastic. Somebody said, time to get the hoodie out? Hey, maybe. Saints want to punt it, no timeout. Dude has a fractured back? He does. So it was a delay of game, so it looks like they will punt it. The Saints will. So we'll see the punt here from the Saints. Probably will be a touchback. Jake Gillian. But the Buccaneers defense gets another big stop. I mean, that was huge. It was fair caught by Jalen Darden at the Buccaneers' 14-yard line. It's going to be 23 seconds left here on the clock. Buccaneers have all 3 timeouts, but they may just be content going into halftime at this point. We'll see. But so far, the Saints offense has not been doing great. You have Greg Olsen and Kevin Burkhardt up there in the booth. Another guy who hates the Bucs. Oh my goodness. They're just everywhere today. Tom Brady comes out onto the field with the Buccaneers offense. They have all 3 timeouts. I mean, hey, if you want to take a couple shots downfield. Last 6 quarters versus the Saints, 0 points, 3 turnovers, and 4 sacks allowed. Oh my goodness. And the Buccaneers are just content to kneeling it down. That, in my opinion, is too much of a... I don't know. That, to me, is too much of a conservative way to approach it, but it is what it is. So the Buccaneers will go into the half down 3-0 to the Saints. Shutout for yet another quarter. Mike Evans, though, 2 catches, 54 yards. Saints defense forced a fumble and a turnover on downs in the red zone. Man, oh man, missed opportunities. That's the biggest takeaway here from the first half. Was missed opportunities for the Bucs offense. Defense has been playing fantastic. I mean, fantastic. The offense needs to pick it up here in the second half. Who gets the ball after the half? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers get the ball after the half. That they do. Defense was fantastic. They haven't done anything in almost 2 quarters. What are they going to do in 22 seconds? Well, my reasoning was after you force the punt, you take a timeout, and then you are able to do something with like a minute and a half left with 2 timeouts. That's just my thoughts and opinions on it. Arnar says they just want to give the Saints as few possible opportunities to injure players. That's also probably facts a little bit. By the way, Amon-Ra St. Brown has a touchdown for the Lions. So the Lions are winning 22-0 against the Commanders right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can get a look around what's going on with the rest of the league as well. We've still got over 650 people in here. Thank you guys so much for that. Rashad Bateman gets some plays there for the Bucs. Or for the Ravens. I don't even know what I'm talking about, man. So the Ravens are up 21-7 against the Miami Dolphins. Taking a look around the league. Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Mac Jones. He's got a defensive guy calling plays for him now, and that doesn't go well for him. Guys, by the way, I think it's time for the hoodie. If I had to guess, I think it is time. You know, we have this situation. Nelson Aguilar scores a 44-yard touchdown, by the way. I think it's time for the hoodie. You know, will the hoodie do anything? I don't know. We've had situations where the hoodie does not work against the Saints as well. By the way, Jacoby Brissett, starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. But the hoodie's on. We'll see if it does anything. Who knows, man? Who knows? Look at the chat real quick. What time the hoodie is magic? We can only hope. What's going on, Jason? Good to see you, by the way. Shut out the first half. What a disgrace. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at these. I want to take a look at these drives, right? I want to take a look at these drives. So, first first thing I want to make a note of is the Saints offense has not looked good against this Buccaneers defense throughout this game, okay? You had an 11-play, 63-yard drive for the Saints. That was the first drive of the game for them. Since then, you have 4 straight punts for the defense. That's great. And that's also considering that you look at some of these drives. There's an unnecessary roughness penalty on that second drive when Jameis Winston gets sacked by Lavonte David. That gave the Saints an automatic first down. They still go 6 plays for 17 yards. Then on the a drive later on, you have, hold on one second if I can find it. You have a fumble that is recovered by the Saints. It gives them, I believe, an automatic first down, something along those lines, yes. Or third down, something along those lines. Then, on the last drive, you have another unnecessary roughness penalty. This time on Lavonte David, gives the Saints an automatic first down. They go 3 and out. The defense, despite these penalties that have been giving the Saints automatic first downs, these couple of unnecessary roughness penalties, they're still forcing punts on those drives. That's huge. You know, we've seen in games past where defenses can fall apart and give up long drives, give up touchdowns, these types of things. Bucs defense is not playing that way. They've had a phenomenal first half. The flip side, though, is that the offense, point blank, has not been able to do enough to win this football game. In fact, I would say quite the opposite. Right now, the offense is losing this game for the Bucs. First drive, 9 plays, 49 yards. Was going well. You had a 13-yard pass to Tom Brady in there. You had a 13-yard pass to Mike Evans from Tom Brady. You had a 23-yard pass to Scotty Miller. The problem was that at New Orleans' 26-yard line, you had a fumble. Maybe it was a miscommunication between Brady and Hainsey, whatever it wants to be. And that's recovered by Demario Davis. That kills the drive right there, right? In Saints' 25-yard line territory. Then, the following drive, defense forces a punt. The Buccaneers offense comes out. Fournette runs a little bit better, 6 yards. You get a 41-yard pass to Mike Evans that sets you up at the Saints' 30-yard line. 15 yards for Fournette on 2 carries brings up second down and 8 at New Orleans' 15-yard line. Passing complete to Rachaad White. It was a dropped pass by White. 3rd and 8. Pass, falls complete to Fournette for 7 yards. It's 4th and 1. You hand it off to Leonard Fournette. The blocking doesn't hold up. At the Saints' 9-yard line, you get a turnover on downs. Not a great situation. Not a great situation. Those 2 drives, taking the punts aside, the fumble at the Saints' 25-yard line and the turnover on downs at the Saints' 9-yard line have been the 2 most deciding drives for this Buccaneers offense so far, by far. And I think everybody in the chat would agree with that. I think they really would. Also, Pam's here. Hello, Pam. Good to see you. But you take a look at the personal stats, and it's not been bad. I mean, it really hasn't been bad. If you take a look at the personal stats there, Tom Brady, well, not been bad, but it hasn't been efficient. 9 of 13, 104 passing yards, no touchdowns, no picks, no sacks either. So that's good. Fournette, 9 carries for 24 yards. Running could be a little bit better. You know, that is what it is. Receiving, Evans has 54 yards. Scotty Miller has 23 yards. We've seen a little bit of Gage in there as well. He's caught all of his targets for 14 yards. But it reiterates that point of those 2 drives, the turnover on downs and the fumble, are huge. Offensively for the Saints, Jameis Winston, 13 of 19 for 70 yards, sacked 3 times, at least according to ESPN's stat line here. Antoine Winfield Jr. had a sack. Shaq Barrett had a sack. And a forced fumble as well, I believe. And Lavonte David had a sack. So the defense, again, is playing fantastic. Lights out. Michael Thomas, 4 targets, 2 catches for 26 yards. Chris Olave, 7 targets, 3 catches for 18 yards. Mark Ingram's ran the ball well for the Saints. 7 carries, 39 yards. Taysom Hill hasn't even been that effective in this game. 2 carries for 11 yards. But so far as a team, the Saints have 12 carries for 61 yards. The offense has to do the defense a favor here and start playing some more efficient football. That's what they've got to. That's what they've got to do. You know, taking those 2 penalties aside, I mean, hey, the Buccaneers defense, I see people saying blame the refs. I mean, taking those 2 penalties aside, Bucs defense still got stops on those drives. The offense has to do something here. They have to. I want to take a look at the team stats too, by the way. So far, 5 penalties for 44 yards for the Bucs, whereas the Saints are at 3 penalties for 20 yards. Saints have 17 minutes, 58 seconds of time of possession to the Bucs, 12 minutes and 2 seconds. This has been a defensive game so far. 3 of 7 for the Bucs on 3rd down. 2 of 9 for the Saints on 3rd down. Pam is saying Akeem Hicks is out. I do want to go ahead and take a note of that. Go ahead and see what's going on here. Hold on one moment. Let's see. So Bucs hurting in short yardage today. We've already talked about that a little bit. So actually, Josh Wells is also questionable to return. He is dealing with a calf injury. Fred Johnson would be the left tackle for the second half unless Wells is back in. So I'm not seeing anything on Akeem Hicks yet. Yes, Akeem Hicks has a foot injury and he is questionable to return today. So he may come back in the second half. So right now you have 2 more guys that are questionable. You have Josh Wells and you have Akeem Hicks. That's an interesting situation. Akeem Hicks has a foot injury and he is questionable for the remainder of today. Josh Wells has a calf injury and he is also questionable. Firstly, in the case of Akeem Hicks, if he is out for the remainder of this game as well as any other length of time, you may see more Logan Hall. You may see a lot more Logan Hall, the recent second-round draft pick of the Bucs' most recent NFL draft. You may see a little bit more of Raheem Nunez-Roches as well. He's been a versatile defensive lineman that the Buccaneers have relied on in the past. Those are 2 guys that would probably rotate in more if Akeem Hicks is out for not just the remainder of this Saints game, but also for if he misses any other time after that as well. In the case of Josh Wells, this is a really unfortunate situation. The Buccaneers were already dealing with Donovan Smith being out for the game due to the fact that he was dealing with a hyperextended elbow. Then now you have Josh Wells, who is dealing with a calf injury. Greg Auman of The Athletic says here that if Wells is to miss time throughout the remainder of this game, Fred Johnson would be in at left tackle. The Buccaneers do like versatility with their offensive linemen, but you're at your 3rd string left tackle at this point against a Saints team that has Cam Jordan and has Marcus Davenport. So not a great situation to be in on the left side of the Buccaneers offense at all. We'll obviously have to see updates on this. Could mean nothing. Both these guys could be coming back into the game and may not have to miss any more time of the Saints game or throughout the remainder of any other time they may miss as well. But it is something worth monitoring. Both Akeem Hicks and Josh Wells have left the Saints game with injuries. In the case of Akeem Hicks, it is a foot injury. If he does miss some time, look for Logan Hall and also Raheem Nunez-Roches to get some rotation in there as well. In the case of Josh Wells, Fred Johnson looks like he's going to be that guy who is tabbed in as the left tackle if Wells misses any more time, as well as Donovan Smith missing time with that hyperextended elbow. Not a great situation in regards to injuries for the Bucs right now. Why are so many injury-prone players every season? It's an interesting situation, man. Even though we got injuries, these teams are dead even, man. It could be 6-3 either way. I mean, yeah, possibly. We shall see. It's not been a great matchup so far. To be completely honest with you, not been great. Let's see. Could just be some minor injuries, though. Hold on one moment, folks. I'm working on some content here real quick. Yeah, this has been, again, I already talked about it. The key to this matchup has just been offensive inefficiency. That's got to change. You're not going to win this game if you're not going to be able to correct that. I mean, it's point blank simple as that. We'll see if they're going to be able to do that. But right now, it's not been a good start for this offense. I know a lot of people are saying it is Buccaneers are a second half offense. We'll see. They need to be. They're really going to need to be if they want to have a chance here. One in this game. Start of the third quarter, Buccaneers will receive the second half kickoff, by the way. So we'll take a look and see what the Buccaneers are going to be able to do on offense here in their first drive coming back from halftime. I can only imagine what those conversations were like. Probably not great. Probably not great for the offensive side of things. I'm sure Brady's in there, or was in there, hollering and giving him a piece of his mind. Buccaneers are down to their third string left tackle possibly as well. That's not great. What's up, Tom? Good to see you in the chat, by the way, as well. Hope you are doing well. Sunday tickets down? Big yikes. That's not surprising. Man, the NFL really needs to work on their streaming content because they're terrible. They're terrible. How many cylinders are they firing on? Not many. Fourth time shut down in the first half against something here. I'm not sure what it said on there, but here comes the kickoff. It will be returned by Rachaad White, I believe. He's going to get it down to the 25-yard line. A decent return there. Giovanni Bernard, actually, with the return. Oh, 20-yard return there for Giovanni Bernard. Down to the Buccaneers' 26-yard line. This is something I've been asking for. I've been asking for the Bucs to use Giovanni Bernard more as a returner. I have. What's going on, John? Good to see you. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bucs from their own 26-yard line. Walton actually checks into the game at left tackle, not Fred Johnson. It is Brad Walton at left tackle. So Wells is still out. 1st and 10. Handoff is going to go to Fournette and Walton on the left-hand side. So got over 550 people in here. Thank you guys so much for that. That's 3 yards for Leonard Fournette. 2nd and 7 at the Buccaneers' 29-yard line. Davenport and Tuttle make the tackle on the play. There's no word yet on Wells, but Brad Walton was in at left tackle. So there you have that. 2nd down and 8. Brady in the shotgun, a running back next to him. That is Leonard Fournette next to Brady. Brady, he is going to throw on 2nd down. Looks thrown, caught by Mike Evans, who is brought down by Tyrann Mathieu, but still gets a 1st down, gain of 7. Mike Evans, 3 catches for 61 yards on the day today. Marshawn Lattimore going up against Evans. Evans gets the better of him on that route. No targets to Breshad Perriman yet, which is pretty surprising. No targets to Breshad Perriman. But it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the Buccaneers' 36-yard line. I'm going to take a drink from my Big Tom in a moment here. Tom Brady in the shotgun, Fournette next to him. Breshad Perriman is out there. You also have Gage and Miller out there as well. Brady is going to throw to the sideline, caught by Russell Gage, makes a man miss, and he is brought down. That's a gain of 4, tackled down by Bradley Roby. 2nd down and 6 at the Buccaneers' 40-yard line. Mike Evans is on the sideline, testing out his leg. He has all of his pads on, so it looks like he's okay. TB12 Sports, please sponsor me, I beg of you. 2nd down and 6 at the Buccaneers' 40-yard line. Brady under center, Fournette in the backfield. It's going to be an end around to Scotty Miller, and it is covered up well by Demario Davis, but he misses the tackle. Scotty Miller makes a play. There is a flag at the end of the play. We'll see what that flag is in a moment. Another flag here, potentially on the Bucs. We'll see. And they are going to get the Buccaneers for holding on that play. Looks like they give it to Jalen Darden, who was holding. We'll see the play there in a moment. blocking Bradley Roby, and they get it at the end of the play. So Jalen Darden goes onto the sideline now. Brashad Perriman's back there as well. Jalen Darden trying to explain that he was not holding, but I don't know. It looks like he was almost getting shoved to the ground. 2nd down and 16. Brady in the shotgun. Leonard Fournette next to him. At the Buccaneers' 38-yard line, Tom Brady is going to throw. Looks downfield. Throws. Almost caught by Scotty Miller. Almost an incredible catch. Miller fell down on the route. It'll be 3rd down and 16. Brady is not having it. Yeah, it looks like Miller just fell down on the route there. Would have been a good catch, but man, oh man. Scotty Miller falls down on the route. That would have been not a first down, but would have been pretty close. 3rd down and 16 now from the Buccaneers. 38-yard line. Brady in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bucs are 3 for 7 for 3rd down today. Tom Brady is going to throw on 3rd down. Looking, throws, caught by Russell Gage, but it is short of the first down marker, so it will be... No, there is a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag is in a moment. Maybe they get him for roughing the passer. We'll see. They might have gotten Justin Evans there for roughing the passer. No, they actually get a holding on the defense. That's going to be an automatic first down. It was holding on Bradley Roby. Buccaneers do finally get a break. There's a 5-yard completion there for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's apparently a holding on Cam Brate. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from the Buccaneers' 43-yard line. Tom Brady, 11 of 16, 115 yards. The Buccaneers finally get a penalty going their way, which is good. 1st down and 10 at the Buccaneers' 43-yard line. Brady under center, Fournette in the backfield. Looks like, has Josh Wells checked back into the game? I don't believe so. Brady's going to throw. Looking, throws the deep ball intended for Mike Evans. It is not brought in. Lattimore in coverage. No flags on the play. 11 and a half minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Evans and Lattimore going at it. A good pass deflection there. Right through Evans' hands. That does fall incomplete. Yeah, no flags there. Brady is hollering. Brady is having a moment today. Cade Otton in motion. 2nd down and 10 from the Buccaneers. 45-yard line. Handoff goes to Leonard Fournette, who gets pushed ahead. Gain of a couple of yards there. Shaq Mason getting into it with David Onyemata. 3rd down and 8 at the Buccaneers' 45-yard line. So it'll be yet another 3rd down here for the Bucs. So let's see what happens here. Big 3rd down, 3rd and 8 at the Bucs' 45-yard line. This will be a huge 3rd down. Could be a momentum shift. Could be more of the same. Brady in the shotgun. Leonard Fournette next to him. A couple of wide receivers out wide for the Bucs. Brady is going to throw on 3rd down. He's looking. He throws. Incomplete. Intended for Scotty Miller. But it falls incomplete. That would have been a tough catch for Miller to make. But also, Miller's got to come down with a tough catch like that. That's the 2nd bad drop from Miller in a row. I mean, you got to come down with a catch like that. But we'll see the punt now here from the Bucs. Now Jameis Winston and the Saints offense will take the field. Couple of bad drops there. Let's see. This will not be returned by the Saints. It will be down at the Saints' 16-yard line. 1st down and 10. Yeah, it looks like the running game might be scrapped to a certain degree. But wide receivers are not helping. Tom Brady throws his helmet. Wide receivers are not help. I wish they had like a drop counter in this. It looks like they don't. Tom Brady, 11 of 18, 115 yards. Pass went through Evans' hands. Scotty Miller had, I feel, 2 not great drops. Do you throw Kalen Geiger out there? That'd be kind of fun. See a little bit of Kalen Geiger. Man, oh man. All right, really missing Chris Godwin. Why don't they use Rudolph? We cut the wrong receivers. How many quarters can we shut this guy out? When it's one-on-one Evans Lattimore, I have to throw it high. Man, oh man. Scotty is sorry, disgraceful. I hate the Saints. Beautiful throw to Evans and 2 beautiful throws to Scotty, but their defense has us blanketed. Scotty did what he's been doing all preseason, made the team. Why are we surprised? Yeah, you know, I mean, right now as it stands, maybe you would want a guy like Tyler Johnson in this mix right now rather than a guy like Scotty Miller out there. I think before the game, OBJ was telling Tom to sign him. I don't know about all that. It's possible, though. Scotty Miller has to step up rather than Perriman. We haven't seen any of Brashad Perriman yet. I don't think he's been targeted once this game. It's been a tough go here for the Bucs so far on offense. That drive, though, was... Hold on, let me see if I can look it up real quick. That drive was an 8-play, 19-yard drive that resulted in a punt. Tom Brady's throwing everything. He throws the pad as well. Oh, my goodness. Tom Brady's having a moment. Brady's not happy. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. Or for the Saints, rather, at their own 16-yard line. Winston under center, running back in the backfield. Couple of guys in motion. Handoff's going to go to Mark Ingram. He's going to get brought down for a loss of 1. 2nd down and 10 at the 16-yard line of the Saints. All right, 2nd down and 10 from the Saints' 16-yard line now. Let's see what happens here. Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Winston is going to throw. Buccaneers send a blitz. Winston with the deep ball intended for Olave. It falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 10 at the Saints' 16-yard line. Good coverage there by Mike Edwards. Saints is Brady's kryptonite. The season just started and the whole entire offense is injured. I'd be upset too. Yeah, I mean, it's not great so far for the offense. 3rd and 10, though, from the Saints' 16-yard line. Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. So let's see. Winston is going to throw. Looking. Throws to the sideline. Incomplete. Intended for Olave. Is there a flag on the play? No. Carlton Davis in coverage. So it looks like there will be another punt here that the Buccaneers defense has forced. Yet another stop for the Bucs defense, man. Jake Gillian will be out here on the punt. So let's see what happens. Here comes the punt from Jake Gillian. The Buccaneers offense will get another chance to score some points here. Jalen Darden on the return. There's a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag is in a moment. It was 4th and 10 from the Saints' 16-yard line. The Bucs offense is coming back out onto the field. Hey, Lawrence, don't know how to tell you this, man, but can't show the game. I mean, then the live stream gets taken down and none of us can watch the game or even hear about the game. So, yeah, I'm not showing the game. Defense keeping us in the game, but offense can't do squat. Our offense needs to start doing something crazy. Wildcat or something, right? Yeah, sorry to break it to you, Lawrence, there, but yeah, can't show the game. It'll get taken down immediately. It's all good, bro. No worries. We vibing. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bucs offense now from somewhere. ESPN hasn't given the yardage yet. Julio Jones is not playing. Julio Jones is listed as out. He was listed as out. How am I watching the game? I'm watching it on channel 12. Fox. I'm watching it on Fox. Defense is awesome, but they can't win the game on their own. This is the drive. They gotta have something, man. They gotta have something. Looking at getting a bot that'll automatically send a message in the chat stating that you can't show the game. I should, Ian. I really should. 4th quarter, Jameis. Attributes changed drastically. Well, we have 10 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, so, you know. Fox won't show in our area. That is unfortunate. So it's going to be, let's see, fair catch, player out of bounds. Okay, so that was a 5-yard penalty. So that adds 5 yards to the return. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bucs at their own 43-yard line. So it is good starting position from the Bucs, for the Bucs rather. We'll see if they can make the most of it. Somebody did point out the flags. I do want to go ahead and see how many flags there are. 5 flags, or 11 flags for both these teams combined. The Saints have 5 flags for 30 yards. The Bucs have 6 flags for 54 yards. All right, what's going on, boy? I'm doing good. How you doing? It's bound to be a Winston moment soon. Angry Tom is back in the game. I mean, Tom's very angry. Winston so far today, by the way, 13 of 21 for 70 yards. He is dealing with those back fractures. That's an important thing to make a note of, too. All we need is 1 touchdown. I mean, yeah, if they get 1 touchdown, that could be a turning point. Brady, 11 of 18 for 115 yards. I'm doing good, Nicholas. How you doing? Hope you are doing well. Brady is dressing down the offense. 1st and 10 for the Bucs from their own 43-yard line. Handoff is going to go to Rachaad White on this play. He's going to gain 2 yards there, tackled down by Granderson. 2nd down and 8 at the 45-yard line. I think a lot of people are wishing the game was better right now. So far, it has been a very back-and-forth matchup. Brady will not take 2 shutouts versus 1 team. Defense has been fantastic. They really have been. 2nd down and 8 from the Bucs 45-yard line. Brady in the shotgun, running back next to him. Perriman in motion. Brady is going to throw, looking, throws, caught by Breshad Perriman. They're saying it was an interception, but that is not the case. It looks like it will be caught by Perriman. He was down. It's a 4-yard catch. 3rd and 4 from the Buccaneers 49-yard line. The Saints are trying to make their case. Let's see. Oh, that might just be an incomplete pass, possibly. Brady and the offense are trying to get up the field quickly. 3rd and 4. Brady in the shotgun, running back next to him. Yeah, it looks like they might challenge this. Yeah, that's probably an incompletion. Breshad Perriman had it for a moment, but it looked like Demario Davis knocked it out. Yeah, I think that was very clearly an incomplete pass there, unfortunately. Got over 730 people in here watching this live stream, by the way. Thank you guys so much for that. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe. And if you're liking the live stream, hit the like button. I know there isn't much to like right now besides good defensive play. But, hey, I'd appreciate it. That'd be a great way to help out the channel. Also, if you want to support the channel monetarily, you can become a member. Up at the top of the chat, see a blue bar up there with a link next to my username on there and a yellow bar. If you hit that link, take you through the process of becoming a member. It'd help out with making sure I'm able to do this more in a full-time capacity, which is a goal of mine. So, be greatly appreciated, guys. But, like I said, this has been a tough game. This has been a very tough game. Plays under review, it would shock me if they counted this as a pass. I mean, absolutely would shock me. Siren says, if we lose 3-0, Leftwich needs to be fired on the spot. I don't care what he does in the other games. That would, yeah. I don't think he would need to be fired. But what do you do at this point? You know, I mean, there's so much that needs to be said about those situations. It's crazy. It's been worse. I mean, yes and no. I mean, I don't know. Been a lot of drops this game. A lot of drops. A lot of guys who can't hang on to the passes. Getting vibes from our last game versus the Saints. I don't blame you at all. It's what it's looking like right now. What's going on, Buck Wild? Good to see you as well. I want to take a look at what's going on around the league, by the way. So the play was reversed. So it was an incomplete pass intended for Brashad Perriman. So it was incomplete. Ian, thank you for becoming a member of the team, by the way, as a team veteran. I greatly appreciate that, sir. We're fielding a team. We're fielding a legitimate team. Cutter had a better game plan against the Saints. 3rd and 8 now after the play was reversed at the Buccaneers' 45-yard line. Let's go ahead and see here. 3rd and 8, Tom Brady. He is going to be in the shotgun, I believe. A running back next to him, it's Rachaad White. 3 wide receivers out wide on the left. Russell Gage in motion now. Brady is going to throw. Looking, throws, sideline, caught by Brashad Perriman. That will be a first down for the Bucs. Gain of 10. Bradley Roby making the tackle on the play. A 3rd down conversion for the Bucs. Is that going to be a difference maker? We'll have to wait and see. Good route there by Perriman. 1st and 10 from the Saints' 45-yard line now. Now Brashad Perriman goes to the sideline. It's 1st and 10 at the Saints' 45. Brady under center. Cade Otton in motion. Handoff. No, it's play action. Tom Brady, he's going to throw. He looks downfield, and it falls incomplete. Intended for Scotty Miller. Brady was off on the throw. He's 2nd down and 10 at New Orleans' 45-yard line. Almost intercepted by Roby. Let's see here. Brady had good protection on the play, too. I want to say Walden stepped up as a left tackle. And looks like Miller fell on the route again. Or no, he didn't fall. He was just looking like he was going to make a catch there. 2nd down and 10 at the Saints' 45-yard line. Rachaad White now on the right-hand side in the backfield. Brady, he's going to throw to the sideline. Caught by Russell Gage. He extended for the first down. I think they are going to go ahead and give him the first down. That's 10 yards to Gage. Lattimore was in coverage. I'm not sure who you're referring to whenever you say DT, Buckwild. But it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the Saints' 35-yard line. You got to get some points here, man. I mean, some points. Miller in motion. Handoff goes to White. He has swallowed up a loss of 1. Cam Jordan makes the tackle on the play against the young rookie. Looks like, yeah, they weren't able to secure their blocks there at all. Cam Jordan came in there untouched. Oh, Devin Tompkins. Is that what you mean? Devin Tompkins? Fournette's on the sideline, by the way. He does have his pads on and his helmet in his hand. Possibly. I don't know. But Brady under center. Keefe now. Play action. Brady's going to throw. And that pass is batted down at the line of scrimmage. It was intended for Rachaad White, but it falls incomplete. That'll make it 3rd and 11 at the Saints' 36-yard line. Pass is batted down by Shy Tuttle. Well, it looks like Evans was wide open on that play. 3rd and 10. Maybe the pass was intended for Evans, I'm not sure, but Fournette comes back into the game. Brady in the shotgun, Fournette next to him. Let's see what happens here. Tom Brady, he's going to throw. It's a screen for Brashad Perriman, who fights his way up the field, is tackled down by number 6. That is Ellis. That's a gain of 7 yards. It's going to be 4th and 4 at the Saints' 29. And Ryan Succop will come out onto the field to attempt the first field goal of the game for the Bucs in an attempt to tie up this football game. Could this be a momentum shift if the field goal is made? We shall see. Brashad Perriman does not get the first down, unfortunately. So we'll see if Succop can make a field goal, get the points on the board. It's going to be a 47-yard attempt, so it is not a give me. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The score is 3-3 now. We have ourselves a tie ball game. Will that be the momentum swing? I know it is literally just a field goal, but a field goal at this point in time, folks, is quite literally better than nothing. So the Bucs are not going to get shut out in this game. Thank the good Lord for that. Final score will be 9-3 Bucs. No shutout. Put the pressure on Jameis. Yeah, no shutout. Hey, we take small things. We take the no shutouts. We take the no shutouts. So there you go. 47-yard field goal. Was not a give me from Succop at all. I will say, too, Brandon Walton stepped up so far at left tackle. So 6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter, by the way. Offense is showing signs of life. It should technically be at least 9-3 right now in favor of the Bucs. But, you know, it is what it is. Tom Brady, 14 of 24, 142 passing yards. The Buccaneers finally get a field goal, which is good. You like to see it. About time they gave him a chance instead of Josh. Well, Josh Wells is actually out of the game with a calf injury right now. That's kind of what's going on with that. Are the Colts getting shut out? 17-0. Wow. The Ravens are beating up the Dolphins. Detroit is still beating up on Washington. A lot of interesting stuff going on right now around the league. Man, oh man. Somebody said OT. Oh God, please not. Please don't do that. OT would be abysmal. Would be absolutely abysmal at this point. That would not be a fun situation. Let's see. We all knew it was going to be a close game. Brady will get things done. Browns 17, Jets 14. Brady will be over 250 passing yards. Ryan Succop is now playing offensive tackle, replacing Josh Wells. Oh my gosh. That'd be insane. Here comes the kickoff, by the way, by Jake Camarda. It will not be returned. It will be a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Saints offense at their own 25-yard line as Jameis Winston trots back out onto the field with this Saints offense. Last time these two teams played, Jameis Winston tore his ACL and had to recover from that. Winston had to be helped off the field. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Saints' 25-yard line. Jameis Winston under center, a running back in the backfield. I believe that's Mark Ingram. Juwan Johnson in motion. Play action. Winston's going to throw. Devin White bringing some pressure on the play. Winston looks to the sideline. I believe that is caught by Michael Thomas. It was. Going up against Carlton Davis. That's 11-yard gain there by Thomas. We'll see if he came down and had 2 feet in bounds. He did. That was just a phenomenal catch by Thomas. Good Lord. Going up against Carlton Davis. Looks like you had Edwards and Thomas. That was just a great throw by Jameis. A great catch. Pass short right. Ingram did a good job of containing Devin White on that play. 1st and 10 from the Saints' 36-yard line. Taysom Hill now is at quarterback. Fullback in motion. Taysom Hill is going to keep it, and he is going to run with it. And Taysom Hill is going to gain just a couple of yards there. 3 yards. 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 39-yard line. Hello, Zach from Kansas. Good to see you, by the way. We have almost 800 people in here, guys. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome. Really awesome thing to see. You love to see it. Need to get ball back before scoring any points. Hello, Ange from England. My condolences for the Queen passing away. Hello, Nation. How you doing? Jameis Winston under center, a running back in the backfield now on 2nd and 7. Winston is going to throw. Pressure from Mike Edwards. He checks it down. That is caught by Juwan Johnson for 6 yards there. 3rd and 1 at the Saints' 45-yard line. Hello from Guam as well, Vaughn. Sunday ticket is down. Not good. Not good. All right, 3rd and 1 from the Saints' 45-yard line. Winston. Brady is on the sideline. What will Winston and the Saints offense cook up? Got to watch out for a Mark Ingram run here. 3rd and 1. Jameis Winston under center. Wide receiver in motion. They hand it off to Ingram. He hits a lane, and he is going to get brought down by Winfield Jr. But he does get the first down. 12-yard gain by Mark Ingram. 9 carries for 51 yards so far today. Saints offensive line just did a fantastic job there. Levante David missed the gap there, and Winfield Jr. makes a big tackle on Ingram. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers' 43-yard line. Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Big stop here to be huge. Play action. Winston's going to throw to the sideline. Caught by Jarvis Landry, who is shoved out of bounds. Gain of 8 yards there. 2nd down and 2 from the Buccaneers' 35-yard line. Sony Michel is indeed a Los Angeles Charger. This is facts. 2nd down and 2 from the Buccaneers' 35-yard line. 3.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Running back and fullback in the backfield now for the Saints. Juwan Johnson is in motion. Handoff goes to the running back, and he breaks a tackle, and he does get the first down. That is Dwayne Washington. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers' 32-yard line now. Devin White was not able to make the tackle on the play. Jameis Winston, by the way, has... we're nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. Jameis Winston, 16 of 24 for 95 passing yards. Jameis Winston under center. Running back in the backfield. Wide receiver in motion. Handoff does go to the running back, and he is going to get brought down. But that's still a good gain there by the Saints running back. That is Dwayne Washington for an 8-yard run. Jamel Dean and Devin White making a tackle on the play. That will bring up 2nd down and 2 from the Buccaneers' 24-yard line. Second down and 2. 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Jameis Winston under center, running back in the backfield. I believe that is Washington. Let's see what happens here. Winston Hands it off to the running back yet again. Washington has been running very well. Logan Ryan and Devin White make the tackle. 4-yard gain, first down and 10 at the Buccaneers 20-yard line. The Saints could run this ball all the way to the end zone. I mean, they really could. They have been running very well throughout this drive. 91 rushing yards on the day to the Buccaneers 37. So Winston in kind of the shotgun, a running back in the backfield now with him. We'll see what happens here on this play. Jameis Winston. There seems like there's nobody covering number 12. They hand it off, and that's Mark Ingram with the run. He fumbles the football. Is that recovered by the Bucs? Let's see. This will be huge. Whoever recovers that football, this will be huge. There's a big scrum for it. They're saying it's the Bucs football. This could be huge. It looks like Carl Nassib came down with the football, and now there's some jaw-jacking here. Logan Ryan punched it out. It looks like Carl Nassib came down with it. We'll see what the official word is, but just looking at the camera angle here, it looks like Carl Nassib may have gotten that football. That would be a huge play. A huge play. We'll see what happens. That'd be the first turnover by this Saints offense throughout the entire game. We'll see if the turnover stands, or takeaway stands for the Buccaneers defense. It looks like Greg Auman says that there was Logan Ryan forced the Saints fumble. Carl Nassib recovers. The Bucs could start from their 10-yard line. Yeah, it looks like it was confirmed, recovered by Carl Nassib. It'll be first and 10 for the Bucs from Tampa Bay's 10-yard line. Mark Ingram, that's crazy too, because Ingram has been running fantastic today. So Carl Nassib gets the carry on that play. We'll see if the Buccaneers offense can do anything here. More so Logan Ryan forcing that fumble. There's been no word on Akeem Hicks. Yeah, there's been no word on Akeem Hicks yet. I believe he is listed out for the game. He was questionable to return for an hour ago, and then Josh Wells and Akeem Hicks were downgraded to out, so they are out for this game. Yeah, just taking a look at the stats here. I mean, Ingram's been great. I mean, Ingram has been fantastic. 10 carries for 61 yards. He's averaging 6 yards a carry, but then he has that fumble there. That's huge. That is huge. It's been a defensive struggle so far. We'll see if this fumble forced by Logan Ryan can be the difference maker. It is the Buccaneers' ball at their own 10-yard line now. What went from possibly being a doomsday situation, there's a chance. Josh Wells can stay out, please. I will say, shout out to Brad Walton. He's playing, he's in here, man. He's in here. All right, first down and 10 for the Buccaneers offense from their own 10-yard line. Brady under center. Hands it off to Leonard Fournette, who gets swallowed. Oh, he actually breaks a couple of tackles, and he's able to bring it down. Gain of 5 yards. Back at Marcus Davenport and Bradley Roby making the tackle. Good stuff. Second down and 5 at the Buccaneers' 15-yard line. Let's see what happens here. Second down and 5. Brady in the shotgun. He hands it off to Leonard Fournette, who's got a little bit of a hole there. He's going to fight ahead. Gain 4 yards. Tackled down by Werner. And Another defensive lineman whose name I can't remember. TK is what I'm going to call him for the purposes of this live stream. Got 870 people in here, by the way. Thank you guys so much for that. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you're enjoying this live stream. That will take us to the end of the third quarter, folks. So we're here at the fourth quarter. We're getting ready for the fourth quarter. We'll see what happens here. Hey, 2 runs there for Fournette, got him 9 yards. Do you go to Fournette again? It's possible. Jarvis Landry so far in this game, by the way, I did see somebody ask on there, 3 catches for 15 yards on 3 targets. Michael Thomas, 5 targets, 3 catches, 37 yards. Chris Olave, 9 catches, 3 targets, 18 yards. Crazy stuff. Also, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, all you got to do is hit the link up at the top of the chat in the blue bar next to my username on there. Be a great way to support the channel as well. But so far, the defense has been literally absolutely lights out. Absolutely lights out. So we'll see if the Buccaneers offense can continue here. Paul said I wouldn't abandon the pass game. I don't think I would either. But also, hey, you had a couple of very successful drives there in a row. Maybe you keep it going. But crazy stuff here, man. Crazy stuff. Keyshawn is a better runner. Well, gotta subscribe, definitely. Lord bless. Hey, stay blessed. Have I seen Bucs Twitter? No. I typically stay off of Bucs Twitter during game days, or really just typically don't pay attention to Bucs Twitter that much in general, because good Lord, it feels like it's Mad Max out here. It really does. So it's incredible. It's incredible. Still need to handle that continuity on offense? Absolutely. This is going to be a huge third down, by the way. This third down to start the fourth quarter is going to be huge. Jarvis Landry, I believe, has been subbing out generally. He's generally been subbing in and out. Is Russell Gage playing? Yes, he is. You think we'll sign a veteran wide receiver? No, I don't expect that to be a thing. The Buccaneers have enough wide receivers right now. Obviously, Godwin and Jones are dealing with injuries, but you have enough guys there. It's 3rd and 1, by the way. So this third down, 3rd and 1 from the Buccaneers, 19-yard line. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. We do try to take care of the bots whenever we get a chance. 3rd and 1. What will the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do? Leonard Fournette in the backfield. They are getting ready here. Keefe. They hand it off to Fournette, who gets stopped again. Leonard Fournette cannot get it. This is the second time that the Buccaneers have tried a 4th and short with Leonard Fournette, and it has not worked. Demario Davis and Shy Tuttle make the tackles, and it doesn't happen for the Bucs again. So now, there will be a punt. The Buccaneers defense will have to do it again. We still have a whole fourth quarter to play. You ain't going for it on your own 19-yard line. Man, oh man. The punt, it looks like there's something going on here. Tom Brady's getting his helmet back on. Play was blown dead. There's a flag on the play. Do the Buccaneers have a chance here? Brady's coming back out onto the field. Did they just get the Saints off sides? Oh, man. Let's see what the flag is. Brady's coming out onto the field. This could be a huge... Too many men on the field. Too many men on the field. Wow. The Saints with an error that causes the Bucs first down. First down and 10 at the Buccaneers' 24-yard line. A big blunder there by New Orleans. That's a first down for the Bucs. Okay. Too many men on the field was the flag on the punt. First down, Tampa Bay. Brady under center. O'Keefe in the backfield. Fournette back there as well. It's going to be a pitch play to Fournette. He's got blockers. O'Keefe with the block. And that is going to be a gain of about 6-7 yards. Marcus May with the tackle. 2nd down and 3 from the Buccaneers' 31-yard line. Buccaneers offense has another chance yet again here to start off the 4th quarter and make some plays for the too many men on the field flag. We've got 861 people in here watching this together. Brady in the shotgun, Fournette next to him. Mike Evans in motion. Tom Brady is going to throw. Looking, Brady might run with it. No, he falls down. Tom Brady is going to get sacked. That is Shy Tuttle sacking Brady for 2 yards there. That'll be 3rd and 5 from the Buccaneers' 29-yard line. So now it'll be 3rd down and 5. Yet another crucial first down here for the Bucs. Very crucial here from the Bucs' 29-yard line. Tom Brady in the shotgun, Fournette next to him. Tom Brady. He has 4 wide receivers out wide. Brady is going to throw. He looks downfield, intended for Scotty Miller. It falls incomplete. No flags on the play. Tom Brady is screaming for a flag. He will not get one. It was Marshawn Lattimore covering Scotty Miller on this play. And there will not be a flag. Now we got something going on. Mike Evans just punched a guy. That's going to be a flag. Oh no, bench is clear. Things are getting heated. Oh no, the benches have cleared. Oh, referee falls. There's a referee down as well. Oh, and Lattimore now Lattimore's throwing punches. Oh, man. Oh, there's a lot going on here. I think Lattimore and Evans got into it. There's going to be some ejections here. This is not a great situation. Lattimore waving off Brady. Fournette and Evans getting into it. Oh man, no, this is going crazy. Evans getting into it with Lattimore. Oh, it's all breaking down. It's all breaking down. So essentially what happened, Lattimore got in Brady's face. Brady got in Lattimore's face. Fournette went to defend Lattimore. Sorry, Fournette went to defend. Okay. Hold on. Tom Brady was saying, why isn't there a flag? Marshawn Lattimore waved off Tom Brady, said something to him. Brady said something back. Lattimore got in Brady's face. Leonard Fournette came over, gave a shove to Lattimore. Lattimore shoved back. Evans came over, absolutely demolished Lattimore. And now we got some flags. And then all hell breaks loose. And then Evans comes over. And then Marcus May gets into it with Evans. And now you got Perriman and Evans going up against Marcus May and Marshawn Lattimore. And all hell is broken loose. And Lattimore's saying something to the sidelines. Oh, it's all. See, so Lattimore was saying something to the sideline, saying something to Bruce Arians, saying something to Mike Evans, saying something to Tom Brady. What are we doing here? Ejections are going to be coming. I don't know who was the instigator here. There's a lot of flags. So Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans have been ejected from the game. That was expected. And Evans and Lattimore got into it, and all heck has broken loose here, folks. It's going to be a lot of fines from this one. This is what happens. This is what happens. It's just an absolute mess right now. Seems like things have calmed down. Fournette was defending Lattimore there. Brady was getting into it as well. look at Tom. Look at Tom just walking. Look at Tom slow walking over. Oh, you gotta like it. Man, Mike's gone. Marshawn Lattimore's gone. Mike Evans is trying to plead his case. He's upset. Got into a bit of a scrap there. Now the Saints fans are booing Evans. Evans typically a pretty reserved guy. Oh, and he shoves the camera down as well. Oh my goodness. And now he's signing an autograph for a young fan. You love to see that. Or he's giving his gloves away or something. Evans is not having it. Evans is not having it. There's the Saints fans are throwing stuff. Oh, this is going nuts. Anyway, it's 4th and 5 at the Buccaneers 29-yard line. Here comes the punt from Jake Camarda. Hopefully we can get this sorted a little bit. The punt goes out of bounds at the Saints 40-yard line. Man, oh man. No more pushing and shoving, please. Let's just get the game over. We've almost got 1,000 people in here, by the way. 12 and a half minutes left here in the fourth quarter. I would not say Mike Evans is doing something. Yeah, and then Lattimore. Okay, well, if you're saying Mike Evans is doing an Antonio Brown, then also Marshawn Lattimore is as well. This is just what players do whenever they get, ejected from the game. So, Lattimore and Evans are both out. There you go. So we'll see what happens now throughout the remainder of this game. Here looks like your number one wide receiver is going to be Russell Gage, followed by Brashad Perriman, Scotty Miller. It looks like we might see more of Jalen Darden and Kalen Geiger. Don't blame the hoodie. Don't blame the hoodie. So for anybody who wants to know the situation, man, I wish I had footage of it. I guess it's not a super big deal, but man, oh man. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff there. Mike Evans defending Brady, though, giving the business to Lattimore. You love to see it. Hey, Lattimore, he was jaw-jacking with the sideline. Look, obviously nobody is right here. Everybody's at fault at the end of the day. So it is what it is. But it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Saints from their own 45-yard line. They're going to have great field position there. That was a 26-yard punt by Jake Camarda. 26-yard punt. Not good. This could be a difference maker here. This could be a difference maker here. A bad punt from Jake Camarda. It's going to be right at midfield. So let's wait and see what happens here for the Buccaneers defense. They're going to have to get another stop. Bucs does, let's see, 26-yard punt? Yeah, not a good punt. Not a good punt. Should not be glanced over in the fact of all this fighting and whatnot. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Saints' 45-yard line. Jameis Winston is going to be under center. Jones Jr. is going to be in the backfield. Let's see what happens here. Jameis Winston under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff is going to go to Jones Jr., not James Jr. He'll be brought down, and that will be 2nd down and 8 at the Saints' 47-yard line. All right. Shaq Barrett and Antoine Winfield Jr. make the tackle on the play, by the way. 2nd down and 8 from the Saints' 47-yard line. So far today, it's been a pretty even game. 193 total yards of offense for the Bucs, 187 for the Saints. Jameis Winston under center, Jones Jr. in the backfield. And play action. Winston is going to throw. Pressure coming from the inside. Winston throws the deep ball. It is intercepted by Jamel Dean, who was covering one of the Saints wide receivers in coverage. It was double coverage. Jamel Dean gets the very, very athletic interception there on the play. That is an interception for Jameis Winston in the end zone. It was intended for, I believe, Olave. Jamel Dean with the very athletic pick. He comes down with it, and that is an interception for the Bucs. They will have it at their own 20-yard line. All right. Great play there by Jamel Dean to get the very athletic interception there. Wait, James being James? What did I do to get Miller ejected? What do you mean? I didn't get Miller. What are you saying? Put the hoodie away. The hoodie just got an interception. What do you mean? What are we saying here? The defense gets an interception. Jamel Dean with the pick. Jameis doing Jameis things. I was like, hold on a moment. The hoodie just got the interception. It was intended for Chris Olave. Jamel Dean gets the pick. So there you go. It's a good thing, guys. It's a good thing. Miller is underperforming. I agree with that. I think Miller is underperforming in this game. In the hoodie we trust. That's what I'm saying. Sign the hoodie. I don't know if I'm going to sign the hoodie, but, you know, hey. You do what you got to do. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bucs from their own 20-yard line now. Is that the difference maker as well? You had a fight, and then you get an interception. We take these, you know. We'll see. We'll see. Jamel Dean with the pick of very impressive interception. By the way, folks, we got 995 people in here. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button if you are enjoying this stream as well. And if you do want to become a member of the channel, you can do so up at the top of the chat. There's a blue bar with a link in it. My username's next to it. You hit that link. You can support the channel. Help me do this more in a full-time capacity. People don't like the hoodie? We got the hoodie on. We got our lucky hoodie on. It is what it is. Sometimes I don't control it. 27's out there at cornerback, by the way. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bucs. From their own 20-yard line, Brady in the shotgun, running back next to him. Handoff is going to go to Leonard Fournette, who fights his way up ahead. Gains 5 yards there. Demario Davis, Granderson make the tackle. 2nd down and 5 at the Buccaneers' 25-yard line. So it'd be a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5, 25-yard line. This drive can be huge. If the Buccaneers score a touchdown here, that can potentially be huge for this Buccaneers offense, for the game. So Tom Brady in the shotgun, Leonard Fournette next to him. Brady working with a skeleton crew of wide receivers now. Tom Brady is going to throw on 2nd down and 6. Looking, throws, caught by Scotty Miller, who is brought down. Tyrann Mathieu tried to make the tackle on the play. Then he tries to swat it away from Miller after he gets up on the play. That's going to be a gain of 11 to Scotty Miller. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the Buccaneers' 36-yard line. Miller finally does get a catch on the play after a couple of bad drops early on. Tom Brady under center, running back in the backfield. It is Leonard Fournette. Let's see what happens here. Tom Brady, play action. He's going to throw. It is a screen, but Leonard Fournette can't hang on to it. Falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Another drop here by the Bucs. Brady 15 of 26 for 15 of 27 for 153 yards. Mike Evans was ejected from the game, as was Marshawn Lattimore. Of course, Jacob, got you guys. Got all you guys for streaming. We've got it. 10.5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 10 from the Bucs' 36-yard line. Rashad Perriman in motion. Brady in the shotgun. Fournette next to him. Now we have Russell Gage in motion. Brady is going to throw. Looking. Throws to the sideline. Incomplete, intended for Scotty Miller. It'll be 3rd down and 10 at the Buccaneers' 36-yard line. It'll be a huge 3rd down. You cannot let this interception go to waste if you're the Bucs offense. It'll be a huge opportunity here. 10.5 minutes left here. From the Buccaneers' 36-yard line, Perriman, Otten, Brate, Gage. Not seen a single target thrown Brate's way, by the way, today. Brady in the shotgun, Fournette next to him. Brady is going to throw. Saints send a little bit of a blitz. It is caught by Cam Brate. Can he get the first down? He cannot. Tackled down by the Saints. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag is in a moment, but Brate was good for about 8 yards there. Let's see what this flag is now. They're discussing, it looks like it might be on the Saints, possibly a helmet-to-helmet. But that was Brate's first target and first catch of the game. Scotty Miller now talking with Tom Brady here. They are going to get the Saints for unnecessary roughness. It's going to add 15 yards. We'll see. Brate was going down, and a little bit of a helmet-to-helmet there by number 21, Bradley Roby. But Brate does get the catch, and then he does get hit a little bit there. A little bit of a questionable call, but regardless, it was 6 yards for Brate, and now 18 yards. The Bucs are in Saints territory. They're at the Saints' 40-yard line here. Brady in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Handoff is going to go to Leonard Fournette on 1st down. He's going to fight his way ahead, gain a couple of yards there. To bring up 2nd down and 8 at the Saints' 38-yard line. Very clearly moved Brate's helmet there on the hit, but I don't know. I don't agree with that. I think he hit with his shoulder. Looked like he might have hit with his shoulder. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 from the Saints' 38-yard line now. 9.5 minutes left here in this game. Tom Brady under center. Russell Gage in motion. Fournette in the backfield. Play action. Tom Brady's going to throw. Looking. Throws to the sideline. Dropped by O'Keefe. Was not a fumble, it was a drop. That'll be an incomplete pass. 3rd and 8 at New Orleans' 38-yard line. O'Keefe could not come down with it. The rookie was his first target of the game. Now you have 3rd and 8 at the Saints' 38-yard line. They are debating it right now. I believe it was an incomplete pass. If I had to guess, I would say it was an incomplete pass. That is what they will say. It's 3rd and 8. So now we're not sure what's going on. No, there's holding on defense as well. Okay, so it's another automatic 1st down for the Bucs. That is what they were discussing. It's a holding on the defense on Cam Jordan, it looks like. Another 1st down for the Bucs. I guess. Wait, I'm very confused here. I don't know why they called defensive holding on Cam Jordan. He wasn't holding anybody. I don't know. Anyway, it's an automatic 1st down for the Bucs at the Saints' 33-yard line. Tom Brady under center. Running back in the backfield. They hand it off to Fournette, who is able to get some good blocking from O'Keefe and is fighting ahead. Gain of 5 yards. Marcus May makes the tackle. 2nd down and 5 at the Saints' 28-yard line. It looks like that was more so on Shy. I don't know who the hold was on, actually. That's an interesting flag. I didn't see any holding, but maybe they're thinking Shy Tuttle with the hold? A little confused on that one. Anyway, 2nd down and 5 at the Saints' 28-yard line. Brady in the shotgun, a running back next to him. 8.5 minutes left here in this game. Tom Brady hands it off to Leonard Fournette. He's trying to hit a lane and will not get anything. No gain. Werner and Onyemata make the tackles. It'll be 3rd and 5 at the Saints' 28-yard line. Gotta dial up something. You gotta dial up something. Third and 5 at the Saints' 28-yard line. And now from the Saints' 28-yard line, Brady in the shotgun, Fournette next to him. Scotty Miller in motion. Brady, he's going to throw. He's got some time. Brady looks downfield, intended for Breshad Perriman, who comes down with the catch. Perriman with the touchdown, Bucs. No flags. No flags. It is a Tom Brady to Breshad Perriman touchdown. Brady with the throw, Perriman with the catch, had his man beat. It was P.J. Williams. No flags. Perriman gets the score. Huge touchdown there for Brady. Huge touchdown there for the Bucs. Pending the extra point now. 7.5 minutes left in this ball game. The extra point is up and the extra point is good. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the lead over the New Orleans Saints. There is over 1,100 people in here watching. 7.5 minutes left in this game. That was a 28-yard touchdown to Breshad Perriman. Huge, huge play for the Bucs there. 7.5 minutes left in this game. Hey, the hoodie? I mean, what are we saying? 7.5 minutes left, though. Huge step-up play by Breshad Perriman. Now we'll have to see if the Buccaneers defense can finish out this game. Huge touchdown. A huge, huge touchdown. You also had Gage open underneath as well. Great job by the offensive line. Great stuff. Man, oh man, Perriman with the touchdown. Brady giving hugs to Leftwich there. We're going to get a kickoff from Jake Camarda here. You need a big kickoff here. Now it's all about defense. 7.5 minutes, you need defense. Here's the kickoff. It will be returned by the Saints. Returner's got a lane, and he is brought down at the Saints' 30-yard line. Sean Murphy Bunting makes the tackle on the play. James can make a fortune selling game hoodies. I should start selling hoodies, shouldn't I? That'd be pretty fun. Winston busy ordering a hoodie from Amazon after this? Hey, if you know, you know. All right. Saints offense comes back out onto the field at the Saints' 33-yard line. Jameis Winston and the Saints offense. This could be a huge drive. 7.5 minutes. Winston in the shotgun. Jones Jr. next to him. Winston is going to throw. Looking! Winston is going to get brought down on the play. Sacked by the defense. Devin White helps bring him in. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. Devin White's down, though. Sack is split by White and Tryon. Who brought the initial pressure on the play? It was Devin White. And then JTS and the other Buccaneers defenders help wrap up Winston. Devin White is good to go. 2nd and 15 from the Saints' 28-yard line. Winston in the shotgun. Winston, he is going to throw. A little bit of pressure. Throws to the sideline. It is intercepted by Jamel Dean. He will get a return on it. He gets out of bounds. Jameis Winston throws his 2nd interception of the day to Jamel Dean. Jameis Winston trots off the field, throwing his 2nd interception. It was a diving pick by Dean. The Buccaneers defense is looking good. Winston gets his second interception of the game thrown. This time it is Jamel Dean again. Overthrows number 83. We'll see if Dean came down with it. It looks like he did. Dean with the pick. And the Buccaneers are now at the New Orleans Saints side of the field. It's 1st and 10, 6.5 minutes left in this ball game. If the Bucs even get a field goal on this drive, it's a 2-score game with 6.5 minutes left, possibly even less, depending on how much time is taken up. At the Saints' 28-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 10. Don't know if Jameis just didn't get enough on that pass or what, but completely throws a pick there intended for Juwan Johnson, it looks like. Jamel Dean comes down with the pick. And Jameis Winston throws his second interception of the game. Brady in the shotgun. Leonard Fournette next to him. It's 1st and 10 from the Saints' 29-yard line. It looks like a timeout was taken. No. Timeout is not taken. Shout out to Walton, by the way. Brandon Walton. Scotty Miller in motion. Brady in the shotgun, running back next to him. It's going to be an end around to Scotty Miller. Cam Jordan blows up Cade Otton on the play. Clock will not run. It is a no-gain run by Miller there. 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 29-yard line. Got over 1,100 people in here watching this stream. Thank you guys so much. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you're enjoying this stream. I would appreciate that. 2nd and 10. Clock is still ticking, rather. So we're now at 6 minutes left in this ball game. Brady in the shotgun, running back next to him. Let's see what happens here. Tom Brady. He is going to throw on 2nd down and 10. That pass is high for Russell Gage. It falls incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10 from the Saints' 29-yard line. Gage almost came down with it, but it was not to be. Tom says, run it and take the 3. I mean, at this point, you might as well, right? They are in field goal range. They're at the Saints' 29-yard line. Jamel Dean with his 2nd interception of the game. The offense has got to capitalize here. You can put this game away. Brady in the shotgun. Fournette next to him. Saints look like they're showing blitz here. They are. Brady's going to throw. Looks. Throws downfield. Incomplete. Intended for Cam Brate. Almost caught. No flags on the play. That was Ellis in coverage, I believe. Now with 4th and 10, field goal unit will come out onto the field. This is going to be a huge field goal. This is going to be a huge field goal. If the Buccaneers get a 2-score lead with 5 minutes left in the game, that's huge. We'll see what happens here. Ryan Suckup, can he put the Buccaneers ahead by 2 scores? It's another 47-yard attempt. Suckup made this one earlier. Can he do it again? The field goal is up, and it is good. Ryan Suckup nails his kick. The Buccaneers are up 13-3 over the Saints with 5.5 minutes left in this ball game. Man, oh man. The Buccaneers have the lead. I do want to say, shout out to my dad, who did say that, hey, maybe it's time the Bucs win. They're due for a win. So far, it looks like that might be the case. There's still plenty of time left in this game, but at least it's a close game and the Buccaneers have the lead. 5.5 minutes left in this ball game, folks. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Still plenty of this game left. 5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. This game is far from over. Far from over. The Buccaneers defense will have to get another stop. We'll see what they can do. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left here in this ball game. Here comes the kickoff from Jake Camarda. It will be returned by the Saints returner, who's got a lane. He's got a lane, and he is going to get brought down at the Saints' 30-yard line. There's a lot of history between Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore. A lot of history. Man, oh man. Evans and Lattimore do not like each other. My goodness. All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints from their own 30-yard line. Winston in the shotgun, running back next to him, that's Jones Jr. Winston is going to throw. There's some pressure, and Winston is brought down. Devin White with the sack. Devin White has had an incredible game today. Hi, mate. Good morning from Australia. Hello, Glenn. Glad to see you. All right, 2nd and 15 from the Saints' 25-yard line. Jameis Winston in the shotgun. Winston is going to throw. Looking, throws. That is caught by number 83, Jawan Johnson. Carlton Davis was in coverage. That's a 1st down at the Saints' 47-yard line. 5 minutes left here in this ball game. So let's see. Winston in the shotgun, running back next to him. The clock is ticking. Winston, he is going to throw on 1st down and 10. Looking, throws down the field. It falls incomplete. Olave was the intended target. Carlton Davis was in coverage. If you get a stop, that very well might be the end of the game. Davis was in coverage against Olave, though. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 47-yard line. Hello, Andrew from Moscow. All right. 2nd down and 10 at the Saints' 47-yard line. Winston in the shotgun. Jones Jr. next to him. Winston is going to throw. Winston throws. It is caught by Michael Thomas. Logan Ryan almost jumped it for a pick. But it does fall complete to Thomas. 4.5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. They are now down to the Buccaneers' 42-yard line. Winston in the shotgun. He is going to throw. Looking. Winston throws. That is intercepted by Mike Edwards. Edwards is going to go all the way. Pick 6 for the Bucs. Jameis Winston jumps the route. Jameis Winston throws his 3rd, count it, 3rd interception of the game. It is a pick 6 for everybody in the chat who called a Jameis Winston pick 6. You were correct. Mike Edwards jumps the route, and it is a pick 6 for the Bucs on Jarvis Landry. Jameis Winston has unraveled here in the 4th quarter with 3 interceptions. It is now a score of 20-3. I think it is pretty safe to say that the New Orleans Saints have lost this game to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, mainly due in part to this defense playing absolutely phenomenal. Jameis Winston throws his 3rd pick of the game. Wow. And there you have it. That's pretty much the dagger. That's pretty much ball game. The hoodie's working. The hoodie's working. And I'll talk more about this. I'll talk more about this at the end here. Whenever we talk about the review. I'll have the review right as the game's ending, probably with like probably like a minute left in this game. We'll talk about it. But man, oh man, Bowles is hyped. Look at Bowles screaming. You love to see it from Bowles. Edwards with the pick six of dreams. The chat is going crazy. You love to see it. All in the last 9 plays. 3 points allowed, 5 sacks, 3 takeaways. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Here comes the kickoff from Jake Camarda now. Hoodie Mania running wild, brother. It is a touchback for the Saints. And now you got yourselves really in the driver's seat. If you are the Bucs, they play the Packers after this, and then they play the Chiefs after this. They're starting off 2-0. 2-0. Incredible. Ramosa, thank you for the $20 super chat. Go celebrate, James. I'm going out to dinner after this, so we really do be celebrating, though. Man, oh man. What a play by Mike Edwards. 1st and 10 from the Saints 25. Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Winston, he's going to throw, and that is batted away, almost intercepted by Devin White. 4 minutes left in this ball game. We'll talk about some stats here at the end of the game. Also, by the way, at the end of this live stream, I'm going to roll you guys over to the Cannon Fire podcast. All you have to do is just click a link in the chat, and it will take you to the Cannon Fire podcast live stream. If we could get like even half the people in here, that would be huge. It'd be a really nice surprise for them. I'm going to be in the chat as well. Be a nice surprise for them. But anyway, 2nd and 10, Winston in the shotgun. He's going to throw, looking, throws, completed to Juwan Johnson for 10 yards. That's a first down for the Saints. The clock is ticking. 1st down and 10 at the Saints' 35-yard line. Winston in the shotgun, Jones Jr. next to him. Winston is going to throws the deep ball, and there is a flag on the play. They will get Carlton Davis for defensive pass interference on this one. That was a bad PI on Olave. Looks like the two just kind of fell down. Yeah, and that'll be a flag any day of the week. So they do get the flag. It will be at the Buccaneers' 23-yard line now. 1st and 10. You can't necessarily say this game is over. It's a 3-score game. It's a 3-score game. There's 3.5 minutes left here in this ball game. It is not necessarily over, but it's 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers' 23-yard line. Winston in the shotgun. Evans next to him. Jameis Winston is going to throw. Buccaneers rush 4. That pass is thrown and caught by Michael Thomas. Devin White just kind of gave up on the play. Not sure why about that, but it looks like that'll be a 10-yard gain by Michael Thomas. Down to the Buccaneers' 13-yard line. Clock is still ticking. I believe everybody is saying the game is over. You don't like the knees, Anthony? What are you saying? You don't like the knees? There's 3 minutes, 13 seconds left in the game. They will get these Saints for a false start. It is Hurst. It'll be 1st down and 15 from the Buccaneers' 18-yard line. Three minutes, 13 seconds left in this ball game. I don't know what we're getting. We're getting some tacos, I believe. Tacos and burritos. We ball out. So Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Thank you, Cloud. I appreciate that. Winston is going to throw on 1st and 15. Looking, Winston throws. That is caught. Completed to Chris Olave. Carlton Davis in coverage. And now this will be 2nd down. Of course, Anthony, I got you. NFL tickets down, that's their problem. I will gladly do play-by-play. All right, 2nd and 4. Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Pass falls incomplete, intended for Jawan Johnson. It'll be 3rd and 4. NASA brought some pressure on the play. It'll be 3rd and 4 at the Buccaneers' 7-yard line. Winston had 3 interceptions today. 3. Good Lord. Not great. Not great. Jameis Winston, 21 of 35, 159 yards, 3 interceptions. Oh my goodness. 1 is a pick 6, correct. 3rd and 4, Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see what happens. Winston, he's going to throw on 3rd down. Looking, thrown, that is caught by Michael Thomas. A touchdown against Carlton Davis. But it is important to remember that the Saints are going to lose this game. Well, very surprised they didn't get the offensive pass interference there. Very surprised. But that is still a touchdown for Michael Thomas. Logan Ryan and Carlton Davis in coverage on that play. And that is complete for a touchdown. So the extra point is up and good. And now you have a score of 20-10 in favor of the Bucs. So I gotta move the score over here, folks. Hold on one moment. There we go. So 20-10 in favor of the Bucs now. 3 minutes left in this ball game. Just from a recap there, yeah, Lattimore and Evans got into it. Marcus May was in that mix as well. Then Brady throws the touchdown to Perriman. And please run the clock. You hope so. Should have stepped in front of Thomas. Oh, well. Dallas had the number 1 offense last year. We shut them down too. Defense is legit. This defense is pretty legit. This defense is looking pretty good. So now Michael Thomas on the sideline talking with some of the Saints coaches there. 3 minutes left in this ball game. It is a 2-score game. The Saints will attempt an onside kick. We'll see what happens. Here comes the no onside kick yet. Still at over 1,100 people in here. Thank you guys so much for that. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you've enjoyed this live stream. A possible Buccaneers win here. So here comes the onside kick. It is recovered by Cade Otton, the young rookie. Luke, thank you for the $2 super chat. Love you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Cade Otton, the rookie, gets the onside kick. The Buccaneers now have it deep into Saints territory. We'll see what happens here. It's at the Saints' 43-yard line. Saints have all 3 of their timeouts left. Defense was the story of this game, and it's not afraid, hey, that's not a problem to admit that. The defense was fantastic in this game. Brady under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff goes to Leonard Fournette, who fights his way ahead. Gains a few yards there. This will bring up 2nd down as the Saints call their first timeout. Now we are going to get 2nd down and 5 at the Saints' 38-yard line. Yeah, I want to say Brandon Walton, huge. He played good. Brandon Walton did a serviceable job. He did have some help, but Brandon Walton, shout out to Brandon Walton, getting into that situation. Very, very crazy stuff. Handoff does go to Leonard Fournette. It is gain of just a couple of yards there. And it will be 3rd down. We'll be having a review after this as well, by the way. Walton had to play because Josh Wells left the game with a calf injury. Darn and Miller have had opportunities to prove themselves. It looks like give Perriman his looks. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is why you keep a guy like Perriman around, I suppose. He caught a very nice touchdown there for the Bucs. He was able to get the job done. 3rd and 4 from the Saints' 37-yard line. Let's see what the Buccaneers do here. I would not throw in this situation. I would just run the ball. They're gonna throw. Brady looking. Brady throws it downfield. That is incomplete, intended for Brashad Perriman. The Saints have 2.5 minutes now with 1 timeout. Perriman was going long. I mean, hey, throw a touchdown, you know? But it does get batted away from Taylor, by Taylor. Perriman would have caught that. That would have been ball game, but Perriman cannot come down with it. And we are going to see a field goal attempt by the Bucs. It's a 55-yard attempt. Please don't attempt it. Just let the clock run out. Looks like they won't be attempting it. They will not. Very good. Very good. That runs the play. Try to draw them off sides. They will get a punt. Hey, to be fair, Perriman had a drop for sure, but he also did have the touchdown that completely shifted the momentum of this game. So we'll see. Sean, that's always my hope, too, to try and get the national circuit. That'd be lovely. I would have just ran with it, personally. That's what I would have done. By the way, guys, after this, I'm going to go ahead and direct you guys over to the Cannon Fire podcast after this stream. All you'll have to do is literally just click a button on chat and it'll take you over to their stream. Let's get literally as many people as we can over there. Let's surprise the hell out of them. I really want our entire community to go over there and say what's up to these guys. I think it would be awesome. Here comes the punt, by the way. For the Bucs, it will not be returned. Camarda, okay. Camarda's got another punt inside the 20 now. This makes it his second punt inside the 20, I believe. Baltimore and the Dolphins are going toe-to-toe, by the way. Tyreek Hill just had a 60-yard touchdown. Oh my goodness, we have a tie ball game. Good Lord Almighty. Incredible stuff. You love to see it. Dolphins are pretty legit. The Dolphins are pretty legit, man. Yeah, wow. Frank Reich's going to get fired at this rate. Winston in the shotgun, by the way. He is going to throw on 1st and 10. Looking, throws a deep ball. That is caught. No, it's a fumble, I believe. That is we'll see. Is it a fumble? It is a fumble by Olave. He caught it, took a couple of steps, and then fumbled it. We'll see what the play is here in a moment. Yeah, that is a ground-assisted fumble there. He was not touched, so it looks like that will be a fumble by Olave, recovered by the Bucs. He was not touched. He was not touched, so that will be recovered by Olave, or by Davis. And that should be a fumble. That should be a fumble. He was not touched. Carlton Davis looks like he's going to be coming down with it. It's a 1st down there for the Bucs. We'll see if they review it. They probably will. We'll see in a moment. Football move check. Yeah, for sure. Looks like he made a football move, and then he goes down. He gets control, and then does he have time? Does he get a 3rd step in? I think he gets a 3rd foot in. So they're talking about this now on the announcers. That was a great throw by Jameis. Beat Carlton Davis deep, but then gets the fumble. Man, oh man, very alert by Davis, absolutely. They're going to booth review this. They would have had a chance. They would have had a chance at that point. But now we'll see what happens here. It's going to booth review. In my opinion, I can understand why somebody would consider that a fumble. We'll see if it stands. Carlton Davis is on the bench saying, yeah, it's pretty much a fumble. That would have been a massive play by the Saints. They would have had a legit... They still might. We'll see. Olave is still on the sidelines. And the call does stand. So it is a fumble by Chris Olave. 59-yard catch against Davis. But Davis does recover the fumble. And now we're going to be going into this situation. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Brady under center. Fournette in the backfield. Fournette carries the ball, loses a couple of yards there. The Saints will burn their last time out. If the Buccaneers get a first down here, this game is over. Man, oh man. Saints take their final timeout. And this could very well be the game, folks. This could very well be the game. Second down and 11. For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. Cade Otton in motion now. Brady under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff is going to go to Fournette. He is going to bounce it to the outside, but only gain a yard. Now we're showing the Mike Evans situation again. He shoves Marshawn Lattimore to the ground. Perriman and Evans against May and... Man, oh man, they're showing the fight again here on the television. Yeah, that fired everybody up. The Evans thing fired everybody up, I guess. Yeah, Fournette is not going to get 100 yards. That is what it is. But, you know, you have those situations. All right, we have 1,200 people in here celebrating what is likely now to be a Buccaneers win. All right. Yeah, of course, thank you guys for watching this stream. I greatly appreciate it. The stream's not over. I'm just thanking you guys. Yeah, I think the Evans thing was definitely a wake-up call, saying like, hey, let's go. What are we doing? Jaguars shut out the Colts. Good Lord. Frank Reich is actually going to get fired at this rate. They had Evans do that on purpose, sacrifice one chess piece in a match to gain the inside. Panthers lost. Okay. What a fight this was. Saints are not easy to beat. Go Bucs. No, the Saints are not an easy team to beat. Good Lord. I mean, man, oh man. Jamel Dean gets the game ball. Yeah, I mean, Jamel Dean with 2 interceptions. He changed the game there. Straight up. I mean, also the pick six put a dagger into this game as well. If that wouldn't have happened, the Saints might have actually still had a chance at some point. But right now it seems like they do not. So we'll be having a review as well. There's a lot to talk about in this game. A lot to talk about. But oh man, what a crazy game. What a crazy game. Brady should get 200 yards. He got 190. Frank Reich is fired. I mean, I'm not saying he is fired right now. He should probably be fired. You lose 2 very winnable games. I mean, come on now. The fact that they won with Wells getting injured, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to Brad Walton. Brad Walton actually held up on his own at left tackle today. He really did. We're going to be talking about that in the review as well. We're going to be finishing off this live stream with kind of a review for the game. For sure. For sure. Yeah, of course, Hawker. Yeah, we're still live. We still have a lot to talk about here. We have 1,300 people in the live stream here. Thank you guys so much for that. 3rd and 11, Brady under center. Scotty Miller in motion. Hands it off to Fournette, who bounces around, gets a few yards there. 3 yards, tackled down by David Onyemata. And the Bucs will punt. It looks like we will be getting one more drive here from the Saints. And then that'll be your ball game. Yeah, it's true. Pittman was out. Pittman was out for this game. That is an important thing to note. So let's see. Jake Camarda will punt. They probably will take the delay. If I had to guess, they will. No, they won't. They'll get it off with 1 second left. Here's the punt from Camarda. It will be returnable. No, it'll be fair caught. D. Delaney getting into it a little bit with the Saints special teams player. Matt Ryan threw 3 interceptions. Oh, God. Jameis Winston today. 23 of 37, 217 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore were ejected from this game, by the way. Tom Brady, 18 of 34, 190 yards and a touchdown. Brady doesn't have the best numbers in the world, no. 1st and 10, a minute left here in the 4th quarter. I gotta get the knees down. Okay. Winston in the shotgun, running back next to him. Winston is going to throw. Looking, throws a deep ball. It is incomplete. He had Michael Thomas wide open, and he overthrows him. And we're getting a cinematic shot of the fight now. Okay. We're going to be playing this one for a while. Since Mike Evans and the Marshawn Lattimore fight, by the way, 17 points for the Bucs, 7 for the Saints, 4 turnovers for the Saints. Very interesting. 2nd down and 10. Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. It's Jones Jr. Winston is going to get brought down by Shaq Barrett, who does a celebration. The clock is ticking. Joe Tryon was there as well, but Shaq Barrett gets the sack. Brings him down. No flags. No face masks. 3rd and 20. Winston in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Winston is going to throw on 3rd down. Throws it down to Jarvis Landry, who falls down on the play. Clock is ticking. The Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, have gotten the 20-10 win versus the New Orleans Saints. There's one more play left in this game. I doubt it's necessarily going to go anywhere. Let's see. Winston throws it to the sideline. It's caught by number 11, Hardy. Wow, and they're going to say he was actually short of the 1st down marker. I think that'll be... Yeah, the Buccaneers are going to be 2-0 heading into a showdown with the Packers. And it's Buccaneers football. So, folks, that is your ball game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won with a final score of 20-10 as your final score. Let's talk about this. Let's review this game. Just going through the stats right now from the Buccaneers' perspective of it. First, Tom Brady. 18 of 34, 190 passing yards, 1 touchdown, only sacked once. It was not a fantastic, not a big, flashy game from Tom Brady. The Saints still have one of the best secondaries in the league. There is no doubt about that, but Brady did score a touchdown in clutch time when they needed him to. I will give Brady props for that. All in all, he could have had a much worse game. No turnovers on Brady's part besides the one confusing fumble where there was a timing issue with Hainsey and Brady. Besides that, all in all, Brady did a decent of enough job managing the game and getting the Bucs offense through this game. Leonard Fournette had a tough game. 24 carries for 65 rushing yards in this matchup. Fournette also had 2 catches for 9 yards on 4 targets. The Saints defense was very, very good against the run in this matchup. Quite frankly, the Saints defense was just good in general. So it was very tough sledding, both for passing and running the ball as well. Credit to the Saints defense for that. In terms of the receiving game, there wasn't much there. Mike Evans was the leading receiver in this game, 4 targets, 3 receptions for 61 yards before he was ejected at the start of the 4th quarter. For those of you who don't know, Marshawn Lattimore was getting into it a little bit with the Buccaneers sideline, then Tom Brady, then Leonard Fournette, before Mike Evans came over, decked Marshawn Lattimore. Him and Lattimore were getting into it. Marcus May joined the fray. Brashad Perriman joined the fray as well. Both Lattimore and Evans were ejected. The expectation is probably fines at least, maybe a suspension in there as well. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But Evans was still the leading receiver. He had a decently okay game, I feel like. Brashad Perriman, though, 45 receiving yards on 3 receptions and a touchdown on 5 targets. Brashad Perriman was one of those guys who stepped up in the absence of guys like Julio Jones and Chris Godwin. Very happy to have Brashad Perriman get a touchdown in this situation. Really helped change the momentum for this game, and it was a good thing to see. Scotty Miller had a tough game, 8 targets, 3 catches for 34 yards. I remember him having at least 2 drops in this game, so that was not a very good thing to see at all. But Scotty Miller, he's been a guy who was inactive last week, was inactive this week due to injuries. Other guys did step up like Perriman, and a little bit of Gage as well, 5 catches for 28 yards on 6 targets. Miller did have a couple of nice catches at certain points, but he also did have a couple of drops thrown in there as well. Also, Rachaad White had a drop. Ko Keith had a drop, which was not good. There were a handful of drops in this game from the offense, which was not a great thing to see overall. Defensively, though, is where things get really, really good. Devin White, 11 total tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. Shaq Barrett, 5 total tackles, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss. Jotron Shawinka had half a sack. Vita Vea had half a sack. Antoine Winfield Jr. had a sack. Levante David had a sack. The Buccaneers pass rush was electric in this game. 6 total sacks on quarterback Jameis Winston on the day, and that's not even the best part about this defensive effort. Shaq Barrett forced a fumble that was unfortunately recovered by the New Orleans Saints, but still forced a fumble. You also had Logan Ryan forcing a fumble on Mark Ingram, the Saints running back, who actually had a pretty decent day overall, 10 carries for 60 yards. Didn't see him at all really in the second half of this game. Logan Ryan forced that fumble. It was recovered by Carl Nassib. It was deep in Buccaneers territory. That was a huge defensive play, arguably the biggest catalyst for the Buccaneers getting their win here. You also had Carlton Davis recovering a fumble on a catch from Chris Olave, who just quite frankly fell a victim to the turf monster and was able to recover a fumble. But the biggest thing here was the interceptions. Jamel Dean had an interception off of Jameis Winston in the end zone. He then had an interception very shortly after that as well. Then you had Mike Edwards with a 68-yard pick 6 off of Jameis Winston. Those 3 interceptions were some of the biggest turning points and really put a stamp on this game for the Bucs in terms of getting those interceptions. Ryan Suckup made all of his kicks as well, 2 47-yard field goals, which is not an easy thing to make at all, and both of his extra points. Jake Camarda did have a pretty ugly 22-yard punt, but also did have 3 punts inside the 20. So all in all, where the offense may have floundered a little bit in this game and struggled mightily with ineffectiveness, the defense and special teams made up for it in a huge, huge way. 6 total sacks, 3 interceptions, and 2 fumbles recovered in this game by the Buccaneers defense. That is a hell of a game by this Buccaneers defense. In 2 games through the season so far, the Buccaneers defense has looked like a top 5 defense at the very least. Jameis Winston was 25 of 40 in this game, 236 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. So the secondary's been playing absolutely lights out through 2 games so far. You love to see that. And all in all, this was a very, very good game for the Buccaneers en route to a 2-0 start, which I'll say this, I thought the Buccaneers were going to lose this game, okay? And they finally proved that they can beat the Saints in the regular season. Shout out to my dad, by the way, who thought that it was time for the Buccaneers to get a win in this scenario. They did finally get this win. They, finally got that monkey off their back a little bit, and they were able to showcase that they can really get down and get a win. Fantastic stuff. I was very happy that I was wrong about this matchup, and the Buccaneers were able to get an incredibly hard fought, but very, very well earned win here. So very, very good stuff to see there. But folks, that's going to be it for this live stream. We still have 742 people in here. What do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear them. Now I'm going to go ahead and redirect you to the Cannon Fire podcast, who are currently live. So let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions about this. Or I'll see you guys over at the Cannon Fire podcast live stream. As soon as I end off this live stream, it'll give you a button in the chat, and then we can all go over and hang out with the Cannon Fire podcast over there. Somebody did just say real quick, what are my thoughts on the Mike Evans thing? It is what it is. Saints players are always jaw-jacking, always causing problems. That's not surprising that a fight like this did happen. Should there be suspensions? I don't know, probably, but we'll just have to wait and see. Alan Robinson, thank you for the $2 super chat as well, saying let's go. Folks, I'm going to end off the live stream here. I will see you all over at the Cannon Fire podcast live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, thank you again so much for watching. For the mod squad as well, it means the world to me. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now. See you over at the Cannon Fire podcast live stream, and go Bucs.